With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow, his taste are low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine, it's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fan is shy or scant to see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end.
No.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 2nd of July 2024. You may have just heard him say no random in the background, but I'm joined today by a very special guest. I think today is called Wambo Bambo McGee or Rambo Bambo McGee or something. It's Alt Insider, you know, from that being said. But he's here on WPIG duties today, whatever, I believe, you know, with his big massive perm, you know, his DJ style perm hairdo. So how you doing, Alt?
Hello, what's up, everybody? Ready for some fun bingo style fun here in Scotland, coming at you.
I know, has it been like it's been a while since you were on, wasn't it?
Full year, yeah, full
much,
year.
Right. The
Last
summer
was
of
last time.
Oh, that was some summer, that was I. And I'll just make Phil here.
Hey, that was fun. Yeah, this is the week of Alt, so there we go.
I know, so you got a wee spare week to yourself whenever we change your pace. That's good stuff indeed. So I mean, it's always good to have you on, of course. You know, I mean, you're an old friend of the show and all that. You know, good to have you and your big massive hairdo back as well. You know, rocking the airwaves and all that, and entertaining the masses and all that jazz. But so yeah, I mean, so first question, because Phil last second reshuffled his schedule, so he doesn't have to worry about where he's going to eat on his day off. Does that mean we're getting that being said tomorrow instead?
Yes, it does. Official right now. Tomorrow, that being said, coming at you. Should be hype.
So you guys also changed your schedule to accommodate Phil Burnell. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was hard locked in for Thursday or not, but good stuff. So there we go. So you guys had it first. That being said, we'll have their full day off style, midweek style show tomorrow. And what time will that be? For usual kind of time? Like a...
3:30.
Yeah.
Eastern. Who knows what time that is in Scotland? Late as shit, I'm guessing.
I mean, I think Eastern, so we're 5 hours ahead of East Coast USA, so about 8:30 in the UK.
Yeah,
so
that's not bad.
So there we go. So in case people are wondering how Phil had a, you know, there's a couple of things to go over naturally. Let's build up some speed up juice. We've got Phil on pause. We'll keep that some bitch on pause for now. Alt directed me to a tweet he made quoting Phil. So the description is DSP extrapolating that because Chad Cat summarised a Mutahar video in extreme summarisation, which is what he does in all of his videos, that he was basically saying, why would you ever watch a Mutahar video? Quite the leap. I've not seen this, but I'll recommend it. Let's check it for ourselves. If you've not seen it either, guys, let's see what this is all about.
Oh boy. You know, the last video I uploaded...
Save 14 minutes, so I guess what this guy does, he just summarizes videos in extreme summarization. So Dr. Disrespect admitted to having inappropriate messaging with a minor. Dr. Dis said these were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate. No pictures were shared and no crimes were committed. Mudahar said, in my opinion, he's a danger. The end. So that's it. He's basically saying there's no reason to watch Mudahar's videos.
Is that what he said?
Why would you ever watch Mudahar's video? 14 minutes for him to just say, oh, Dr. Disrespect's a danger. Okay.
Is that what he said?
That is such a stupid fucking leap to conclusion. Like, that's like basically saying why I fucking watch Phil's shitey Street Fighter fucking raw gameplay when we have a perfectly acceptable DSP Transit Memology compilation right here with far more views and far more people liking that shit. 882
So remember,
likes.
Philip says about the fucking don't watch the clip channels, taking everything out of context. How is that not an extreme version of taking someone out of context? But
You've
all
got
right, guess it's cool.
DSP hypocrisy at its finest at the forefront once more. I'll be really fucking surprised at Phil being a massive fucking hypocrite. Of course we're not. It's just par for the fucking course they're in. But yeah, cheers for recommending that. I can't believe the leap, and that's where he went to. You know,
That's basically what he's saying. So.
And what about fucking OP Boone? Always summarising Phil's shitey fucking videos as well. You can just fucking read the description of the OP Boone robots fucking summary. Rather than watch his whole content itself. You don't need to even watch content. I'll just read the OP Boone description. You know, that'll fucking sum things up.
OP Boone is doing some good service for the tractors all around.
Yeah, and it's not even really him, it's a fucking robot. I mean, OP Boone is also a real person, but it's the robot that's doing all the legwork for him. As a robot should do, of course. Right, so Phil, so there's a couple of things I thought I'd point out to people to go over. Somebody mentioned yesterday the professional made a video, and the part of that video covered DSP. I've actually not finished watching it myself yet. I've been watching some of it. This is where I paused essentially. It's a video that's almost 2 hours long. He starts talking about DSP in particular about a 27-minute mark, and he stops talking about him at like the 54 or 55-minute mark. So I thought I'd share and play some of it for you guys so you guys can see what Professional said about some of the things that Phil's saying and how he's countering it. The whole point of the video, of course, is Phil, the Professional saying why I can't stand greedy streamers who guilt trip their audience in channel update. Also, channel update is fucking Professional, but I mean, to me, it's interesting. It's a very fascinating watch so far, seeing somebody like the Professional who is obviously not too fully clued up on Phil and antics that he does or whatever. He's basically just he'll know of him, of course. He'll be aware of him. That's why he's fucking encoded into the fucking video. So he'll be briefly aware of him, but he also won't be intimately, like, we know far more about Phil than the Professional does. So it's always good to get a bigger content creator's perspective when they come across Phil and get their own takes on things as well. So I thought I'd just play a little bit of it for you guys, and I'll share a link in the chat as well, of course, if you guys want to check out. I mean, I'll share a link right now if people want to check out if they've not checked it out yet, so that's a link to Professional's video right here. We'll watch a little bit of it just to kind of see what he's got to say, and then obviously you guys can check out the rest in free time. But let's see what Professional has to say about DSP guilt tripping his audience and talking about fucking things like money and all that jazz. And remember, because this was an Aqua Teal video, you can actually see when it happened as well. This is not that long ago. Well, I mean, grand scheme of things, 31st of December 2022, Hogmanay, New Year's Eve. Right, so the very last day of the year, and Phil's like, money, yeah.
So what this person is...
Sorry, there you go.
This is after he changed. Do you remember? He's all this, I'm a changed person. He's already been saying that shit now at this point.
I think he's changed so many. I think he's changed so many times. It's fucking beyond the grasp of like fucking evolutionary experts to explain how it happens so often.
Yeah.
Junk. Okay? So what this person is saying is very true. You can absolutely make a living with 95% or more of your revenue being sponsorships and ad money. Absolutely, that's correct. Ad money, not really anymore, I had to say, because ad revenue is just not where it was. At one point, yeah, 100% of my living was ad revenue. Today, good luck. Good luck making a living with just ad revenue unless you're at the top of the game and you have millions and millions of views on every video. Then maybe you're making enough. All right.
This guy is full of so much crap right now. I will tell you guys this.
Oh my, straight out, fucking no holding back there.
When I would upload, I used to upload like top 5 and top 10 videos on like GTA, like, every Saturday. And these videos would get usually 100,000 views in a day. So I would get like, 100,000 views in a day in the past, previously on like these GTA, top 10 videos that I would upload every Saturday. And those were, really good for my channel. That's like literally where I did the best in like 2019. But here today, like, 5 years later, when I upload playthroughs, if I upload like a playthrough of like LA Noire, for example, like, right? If I upload like an LA Noire video and the LA Noire video gets like 10,000 views, I still make a decent amount of money from that. and I upload another LA Noir part the next day, it gets like 10,000 views. I make a decent amount of money from that too.
So I think this is a clear example of a professional not being fully aware of Phil's current circumstances and his massive fall from grace. Because if Phil got those kind of views on regular, he probably wouldn't be fucking crying about money as much, I imagine.
Yeah, I think he really thinks that Phil is bigger than he actually is. I think a lot of people do that.
Oh my god. Thank you very much to Black Mage 666 who's wondering who is this inbred Slim Shady.
This is a big YouTuber. He's a cool guy. I say he's very authentic, and I think that's why he has a big audience.
So yeah, million subscribers, by the way, professional. He's somebody that does a lot of stuff like he got big basically doing things like GTA content, creating GTA content, and doing lore videos as well on certain games as well. But he does playthroughs too. But to be fair, I can see why you would call him some sort of like some Slim Shady.
Yeah,
there's some Slim Shady vibes.
You get it. You get the joke, Black Mage. I got it. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, he's cool. He's cool overall. I don't watch his channel regularly.
Hello, YouTube.
But
How's everyone?
So yeah, isn't he like usual? Like the guy kind of wears like a suit sometimes or whatever as well, or is that something like he sometimes looks kind of smart, doesn't he? Like, or is that just the game? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was his old shtick, but now he kind of moved away from it.
Yeah. So there you go. He does a whole bunch of gameplay, and GTA is like his big one, but it's not just GTA as well, as other games as well sometimes. And yeah, some of his videos popped off in massive popularity. The latest one to get, so there you go, 1K an hour ago for a video, and 50k views on this current video so far that we're watching. Watch Dogs 7.1k views in like a couple of days. These are the sort of views that Phil wishes he could get, and he uploads a video a day essentially, while working on a proper edited video. Like taking his time on that. He'll still manage to upload a gameplay of a playthrough like once a day usually. It looks like. And yeah, and so he's getting good numbers and good metrics, and Phil does the same thing, you could argue, but Phil doesn't get those sort of numbers. So what is Professional doing right that Phil's doing wrong? I mean, that's the kind of big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. Where do you start? Oh bloody hell! So let me have Professional finish his kind of point or whatever in this, and then we'll just I'll share a link again, and then we'll get back to current day Phil.
And so, one of my, I remember my Saints Row 2 playthrough, it got it was like 30 or 40,000 views, like a video. And then it was like the GTA 4 playthrough, I think it was like 60 or 70 or 80,000 views. Some of the GTA 4 videos even I think have like 200, 300,000 views. Like, these are just playthroughs. We're not even just talking lore videos specifically. And I'll tell you guys that when I make one really good lore video like a month, if I make like one really good lore video a month, and that lore video gets within 100,000 views within a week, that's usually what it happens, that's still enough for me to basically go through the entire month. So I have plenty of money alone from these playthroughs and that one lore video that's once a month. So literally, when this guy's saying, oh, you need to have hundreds of thousands of millions of views on like these videos to make a ton of money from ad review, no, that's not true. If you have like millions of views, obviously you're going to make a ton more money. That's true, but you don't need as much views as he's saying to actually support yourself. I support myself primarily still through ad revenue, even though my views are down from what I've had in 2019. So on my playthroughs alone, if I ditched like the streams and I ditched the lore videos and I just did playthroughs, I probably would make a little bit less, but I would still have enough to support myself just from the playthroughs alone. So literally, I always appreciate every view. And every view helps. But when he's saying, oh, you need to have like millions of views on like every single video in order to make the majority of your money from ad review, no, you don't. And my question is, what are you doing with the money? What happened to the money? What are you doing?
So that's not the first time, that is not the first time he's brought that up. Because earlier on in this video, this is me paused halfway through, watching the little thing. Earlier on, Phil was talking about the early days of YouTube for him, and how he's mega successful, not shit in the gravy train days. And, Professional stopped him and said, why the fuck did you not, what happened to that money? Why did you not invest that money wisely? Because when Professional fucking made it big on YouTube, you know what he did? He invested his success in, renting, essentially, not a place, actually, So he basically owns homes and he rents them out to people because he wanted was it residual income? Is that what it's called? Residual money income, passive income. I think it's called passive income, where you're making money essentially because you own a property and you rent it out or whatever. So he invested his big successful YouTube days or whatever, when he had it big or whatever, he reinvested that in himself to make sure he'd be okay down the line where he wasn't just thinking on a gravy train, you know, the good days are going to keep on rolling, we're all going to be perfectly fine. So this is not the first time that Professional's brought up and asked the question, what happened to the fucking money, Phil? it's like multiple times he's asked it, because Phil kept alluding to these gravy train days he had. And the Professional's like,
Well,
why the
wait
fuck
till you hear.
on you go.
Yeah. Wait till you actually spend it on Professional. You're gonna love it.
It's crazy, aye. It's just, I mean, let's get to the end of Professional's point, and then we'll say, we'll crack on.
Doing with it. You just probably spent it all on dumb crap.
He's right. That's
Yes, correct.
Yes, you spot on. Look, that's the end of the point. He's fucking started playing them again. So, guys, I would highly recommend. I've not even finished watching it yet, but what I've seen so far, I've really enjoyed. You know, like I've still got another like fucking 15 minutes or so to go of him reacting myself. But I've been enjoying it so far as well. I'd highly recommend giving that a watch and see if you agree with Phil, you know, his takes on Phil and all that jazz. And also, it's not just Phil he reacts to as well. He kind of covers wings as well. And I think there's another one involved. I'm not sure. Who's this one? Whoever the fuck this is. I don't
That is Bad Bunny. I can't remember. She's the one that said
you got
$5 a month. I
yeah,
believe.
that fucking weird.
Yeah,
guy,
$5 a month person.
So there you go, anyways. So there you go. I was going to show you guys some Phil Salt from playing Street Fighter. I don't know if I have time for it because we're quite behind as it is now. Just because of me being a bit late myself because I had to finish my dinner. Screw it, you know. Bimology makes good stuff anyway. And also, before I forget, Bob Starsky posted an update a couple of days ago about the video that's so remember the song? So Bob Starsky organised a collab between himself, me, Darkside Drill and the Wolverine doll. I played it like a week or two ago, I think it was, on the channel on Bingo. The video is a work in progress, and he's just saying that to people now, in case people are wondering what's happening with the video. The video's being worked on now, but a while, and then he's just telling people Jad played it on a stream, which you can check out now. I'm not going to play it now, mainly for Alt's benefit, because he's still not heard it yet. Alt wants to wait for the video, and I respect that, you know, so I won't play it. If you guys want to check out, of course, I mean, I will, I'll just right-click on the link here that he's shared, and throw it in the chat. There you go, so that's the link. The song appeared on the previous Bingo stream, and I think Wolverine Doll actually timestamped it in the comments if you want to jump straight to it, because there's no timestamp on this link from Bob Starsky, because he's a dafty, and I guess he forgot to include a timestamp on his link. But yeah, the video's a work in progress.
Come on, Bobby.
Dafty Bobby. Nice one, Bob. Right. Anyway, so let's just get down to Bingo, shall we? You are the special guest today, Alt. So let me just launch the Bingo card while we ask for a number from yourself.
All right, my friends. I thought about this long time. I thought about this long and hard. Here's my answer. Catherine Burnell's birthday's in September. We're gonna go for 9. Hell yeah.
9999999.
You are coping, everyone in chat.
There we go. So this is the Bingo card we have for today, courtesy of our special guest, Alt Insider. We need Phil to say sound good. Percent. Life, him standing up, and him saying absolutely. The second row is Phil demonstrating hand graphs. What are hand graphs, you might ask yourself? Hand graphs is when Phil is demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical value using his hands. So that's the best description I can think of hand graphs. Then got him to chew some water, him saying that being said, shout out to that being said. Him saying the tractor or trolls, and him pointing at the camera. The third row is Phil making that annoying T sound.
T.
Him saying fuck. Actually, as a centre square today, him saying actually. And yeah, I'm pretty confident he'll say that because I went and kind of searched yesterday's Bingo for him saying that, and it kind of came up like over 80 times. Although that might be me as well, to be fair, because I was on my own stream. So I see it quite a lot as well, to be fair, but so does Phil. And then I'm going to go him to say honest and him being toxic. The fourth row is Phil burping, him saying variety, him giving a good old prayer hands, him saying chill and tired. The fifth and final row is Phil saying feedback, addition, time, million, that's an interesting fucking number, and finally him giving a thumbs up to the camera. Yeah, but we've got million in a Bingo card, so you know what that means, guys. If Phil says million, you know what that fucking means. We get to play our favourite shot.
Yeah, I think this one's really good. I think the only two that leave me pause is the million, of course.
No, surely not.
And variety.
Are you kidding me? Variety is one of his fucking favourite fucking words. No, I think that's easy. The ones I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
Tired. And
Ooh, yeah,
Actually,
I didn't see that one.
I'm not just saying it because it's you. That being said, he doesn't say it all the time. I know he says it quite a lot. I know you named your whole fucking show pretty much because he says that a lot as well. But you would be surprised. I mean, I've seen a couple of times where he doesn't say it when it's on the card, which has surprised me. And hand graphs as well. Perhaps.
He stopped saying stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
If they make memes about it, he stops it. Like the bottom line is, he's went way down on that.
I know,
amazingly.
I
And also the
know.
style too.
The creepy whisper. Remember, I used to lean into the camera, not shit to a creepy whisper. That stopped as well. Yeah, I tell me about it. The amount of fucking times I've had like things like I need to change this and change that. Weather talk was removed for a while, and then I brought it back, and now it's gone again and all that shit because it's so annoying. But yeah, he's always keeping us on our toes, I guess, you know, when it comes to fucking bingo. So who knows? But hopefully we can get the full house today. And of course, as always, there are a variety of ways and methods we can get a free space to try and help us on our way to the full house bingo card. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil randomly says boss 10 times, that too will give us a free space for the bingo card. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of ways and get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him just saying boss a whole bunch of times. And yeah, I'll say, if we get a full house today, 25 out of 25, means we add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $25 already, because the first bingo in the month yesterday we won. So there we go. Hopefully, hopefully we can get 2 in a row today. That's what we're fucking hoping for. And hopefully Alton, his big massive forehead, brings us good luck.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's been a while since I made fun of your forehead, to be fair. I had to get it out there. But anyway, I think I've covered all the bases, of course. I mean, also, yeah, the one last thing, of course. But, you know, at the end of the month, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. You know? If you want and if you want to have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you do that, you're in for a chance, essentially. You're in the draw, and basically it just means that whichever marble comes first when we have a race at the end of the month means that that marble and that name attached to that marble will win half of that bingo prize fund. We went and done it on a couple of days ago for the end of June. Johnny V2, his marble was first. The previous month, it was actually somebody called the Suds who won it, but they didn't show up, so second place went instead, Bugle 912. And then before that, it was Mr. Pika fan and all that shit. Every single bingo winner has all said the same thing, including Johnny V2. I can't believe I won. No one ever thinks it's going to be them to fucking win. So you've got to be in it to win it, essentially. So if, you know, what's the harm in just leaving a comment in the community post, have a marble secured or whatever, and if your marble comes first, then all of a sudden you get maybe a couple, maybe $100 or $200. It depends how fucking successful and how many bingos we win essentially that month. But half of that bingo prize fund will be yours if you fucking, you know, get so lucky. So there you go. So yeah, leave a comment in the community post if you haven't done it yet. You got until the end of the month essentially to make sure it's in there. I think I've covered everything. Oh, do you want to say anything before I start cracking on with the show?
Let's fucking go. And also, we got to remember, we're trying to make sure that King Jad goes to sleep on time tonight.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be
on
too much.
I know. I went and laid down the law. It's like it's a work night, you know, it's a school night, for fuck's sake, you know. So yeah, we're just going to sometimes we're going to have to let Phil cook, for example, whatever, and all that jazz. But I like how I say that, and Phil's been like live for like fucking 20 minutes or something. And I'm like, yeah, I just rabble on, watch the professional some more. Jesus. But yeah, I think we're good to go. And yeah, one thing I've got to do, I got to press the random Scottish soundboard button just to fire, you know, just to get us into the show.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
And that's awkward. I guess on that note, time bingo.
I agree.
Come on, Phil.
Good morning, everyone. It is time for my final consecutive streaming day of the week.
Is that a bunny?
Cool shirt.
This is an Easter fucking shirt or some pish. Why is there bunnies on it?
This is his Asian restaurant manager shirt.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Fucking hell.
But it's only Tuesday. Well, my week this week is a little bit different. We'll talk about that on the show. In addition, we'll have some chill updates, some news. If you can believe it, I'm actually looking forward to engaging in a relaxing session, a less stressed session of Elden Ring than of what I played yesterday in Street Fighter 6. When Elden Ring is more relaxing than something else, that says something. Anyway, we will discuss this.
No, it doesn't.
as well as many other topics on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Man, let's just fucking fast forward past this shite intro. Yeah, I went a bit too far. We gotta go back, Mari. There we
Well, hello everyone.
There we
hello
go. That's really
everyone.
good. Yeah. Oh, but I forgot to explain why Phil was not in a great fucking mood and why I was stressed yesterday. Street Fighter 6 on a day stream only got him $21. Yeah, that's a big ouch. Yeah, the night stream, Riven, brand new game, Riven got $25. Sorry, $50. 25 of those dollars was from somebody calling themselves 1 Minute Man. Make of that what you will.
I restreamed that. Yeah, I restreamed that, and he had like I think $5 before the midstream bag, and then he did the midstream bag, and just people answered, and then he got to 50 after that. So it's not real 1 Minute Man, by the way.
Oh, not sure. Yeah, they're all good. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Anonymous tipped £1. Dear Lord, that shirt looks like it was made from my grandparents' drapes.
I mean, it's an interesting shirt, to say the very least. I will say that. I mean, it takes a brave person... maybe Phil doesn't wear it outdoors. I was going to say it takes a brave person to go outside and wear that, but maybe Phil doesn't actually go outside to wear this. Maybe these are kind of shirts that are only reserved for the fucking streams, you know. These are business-style shirts, which he gets to fucking claim for fucking tax expenses or something, I don't know.
That's the big brain move. If you don't go out, you can't get embarrassed.
There
So
we go,
you are
exactly.
coping.
Nobody can laugh at me if there's nobody at the point and laugh at me. Hooray. Let's go on my show. 2 down, 23 to go.
Good morning and welcome. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 Podcast on DSP Gaming. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of July, 2024. And yes, indeed, this is the last consecutive streaming day of the week for me. Normally, I'd be streaming through Wednesday. Thursday would be my day off, and I would return on Friday. But this week, things are a little different due to personal appointments and things that had to be aligned a certain way.
Don't call stuff in your face in a fucking restaurant a personal fucking appointment. It
Had to be aligned in a certain way.
It was Thursday for the longest fucking time, up until like, what, fucking 2 days ago, essentially. Then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, our favourite restaurants might be closed on the 4th of July. So we can't have that.
I will say this. Here's one thing though, theory. I think this does lead to the medical appointments thing because, you know, doctors won't be open on the 4th. So if he has a regular appointment, that might have to be moved. Just what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's his or Cat's or whatever, but I'm just guessing.
True, but keep him in his bitch fucking calls, like refers to fucking hairdresser appointments as well. You know, he's very ambiguous with the term, you know, so it's very hard to kind of...
Yeah.
Which is kind of... It's actually a very smart thing for Phil to try and not be too clear with what's fucking happening because obviously, you know, that's the way it should always fucking be really when it comes to fucking people just doing the shit, but all the same, no, he has some very strange terms for the most simple things sometimes.
Yeah.
I was getting a haircut. No, I had an appointment I had to make.
Found myself changing my schedule. I mean, I had to do appointments and I can't do them on July 4th. A lot of things are closed. So I was like, oh, I guess I have to change stuff around this week. So it is what it is. A shorter streaming week this week has still been a good one, right? I've still had a great time this week with all of you, albeit a little bit on the shorter side. Next week, I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be. I wish I could tell you, but I'm in one of those points again where things are fluctuating, things are changing. I don't know what things will be like next week. It could be a normal 6-day streaming week. It could be an extended 7-day streaming week where we go back to having Thursdays off. It could be a 5-day streaming week, and I only stream through Monday. Like, I have no clue at this point. I'm not the kind of person that wants to overpromise and underdeliver, so I'm not going to be telling you the schedule throughout the entirety of the week next week. But I will.
That's a very strange thing to claim because usually he's very clear, and the schedule is one thing he takes a lot of pride in. His timekeeping is something he's quite proud of. Where he's like, hey, I'm not like all these other content creators, I just fucking stream whenever. People know when I'm streaming. He's very proud of that. So
yeah,
the fact that he seems very unsure what's happening, it's quite interesting to me.
Oh my god, what's up?
So thank you very much to King Be Cruel for saying, for the super chat, it says big ups to King Jad and Alt, legends in the game. Thank you very much, King Be Cruel. Let me just grab something for you.
I'm sorry?
King Be... Oh, sorry.
Aye, that King Be Cruel. Why do you think I have to get
King Be Cruel, I want to do a shill here. Tomorrow we're starting a 2-part series of fans that left DSP, and King Be Cruel, you will be showcased in that deep dive tomorrow on WPIG. So
make sure you bring your fucking spoons along for the ride then, bloody hell. There you go. And King Be Cruel says spoons for all. There we go. It's a spoon bonanza. Oh, bloody hell. So cheers King Be Cruel for that.
will say is this. It'll be a balance between Street Fighter 6 and Elden Ring DLC on the day streams. There'll be a balance between Stardew Valley and the Riven remake on the night streams. The only exception being Friday Night Fights, which will still be Street Fighter. There will still be a whole React day on Sunday between DSP versus the Internet on DSP Reacts and the continuing retro replay event of Dark Souls 1 on DSP Throwback. So all the stuff that's going on right now shall continue. The actual length of the week and stuff like that will
It's not. It's close, but it's not the same. We need Phil to say actually.
Nope.
You know, it's close,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
doesn't
not
count.
close enough.
be determined
Does
as
not
the week
count.
makes progress.
If anyone
through
here
it.
last summer,
And so I'll
I'm
have
very
updates for
strict
you.
on this shit.
Oh yeah, exactly.
If anyone was here last year, you know, I'm strict as shit on this. So that was
Typical-
definitely actual, not actually.
Nah, no, typical stubborn old bastard saying back in my day we fucking had to make sure the thing was said properly. Yeah, we get it, don't worry. We won't forget.
Yeah.
Actual length of the week and stuff like that will be determined as the week makes progress through it. And so I'll have updates for you, as soon as I can. But what we're going to do is after tomorrow being my day off from streaming, when I come back on Thursday, it's going to be a major daytime stream of Street Fighter 6 where I once again attempt to take M. Bison to Master Rank in Street Fighter 6. Then that night will be more Riven Remastered. And then Friday will be the Elden Ring DLC, and Friday Night Fights will be more Street Fighter. Saturday then will be more Elden Ring DLC and Stardew Valley. That's what we know for now. And I'll discuss more as we get closer to it. Now, what I was alluding to here in the intro of the show today is very simply that, man, Street Fighter 6 has become so stressful to play at this point, all right? And it's gotten to the point where I actually feel like I want to make a special video about
There you go. Actually,
Burger.
it's got to the point where he actually feels like he wants to make a special video.
Let me
Emergency-
bitch about it in video form.
What's he going to fucking say? Emergency update. Street Fighter 6 is too hard for me. Guys, can the internet
Here's
stop
the
trying so hard in Street Fighter? I want to win sometimes. Dear internet, stop trying to beat me in Street Fighter so much. I want to get the master. Why?
Here's the deal. I suck at this game worse than I thought. Let's put that in a video.
But remember, I don't know why I felt so much stress. After all, there's no stakes.
No
There's
stakes, dude.
no stakes involved. There we go. And yeah, Slurms is pointing out, remember when Phil fixed his input delay and it completely improved the Street Fighter 6 experience? Funny you mention that because I have a couple of things to share in that regard. Let me fetch it. So big ups to Prophet, by the way, for hooking me up here with some of the stats. So let me fucking make sure. So this was Phil before yesterday. His Bison win rate was 66%. This is him after yesterday. 61%. Yeah. And so the stats for yesterday are as follows. Oh, hold on. Let me clear that. Just in case you couldn't see his stats, because I still had a wee message on the screen now. My bad. But the Prophet sent me the following stats. He played 37 matches. He won 17. He lost 20. 46% win-loss ratio. And obviously I went down 5% with Bison because of his defeats. So yeah, if he tries to spin this in a positive fucking way, somehow, some way, even though he took a big L yesterday and still didn't get to fucking master, even though he's 5-star diamond, then it'll be funny to me. But maybe that's why he's fucking saying, "Oh, I need to make a special video because I'm not master with Bison yet. I feel like I should be." I can't. I'm going.
I'm guessing.
On you, sorry.
What is he gonna say here? Like, here's the reason I didn't get to master. I guess that's what he's gonna do because he's not gonna be about money. He can't do that.
No. It's not about money. Even though money concerned yesterday, he got $21, whatever. And Phil was so pathetic towards the end. As soon as he stopped recording, I said, "Guys, I don't know what to do. I only got $21. Not shit." But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Phil's gonna say here.
alluding to here in the intro of the show today is very simply that, man, Street Fighter 6 has become so stressful to play at this point, all right? And it's got...
Oh boy. I just read this, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Philip's raging ego tipped £1. Detractors take note. Playing competitive games to a high level requires reflexes and thought processes rare in the human race. My digital fighting game career is on par with the US Medal of Honor. Number 4 at EVO 2005. Best in the US style. Worship me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought of it that way, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget. Oh, dude, we gotta say a yes or no poll. Will he mention 4th at EVO? Will he mention EVO in that video
that
he
video,
drops?
Oh, bloody hell. 4th
Yeah,
EVO.
will he say the word EVO?
Or former professional? Former professional?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we'll do. If Phil mentions the words former professional in this podcast, I will give us a free space for this. We'll get a free space.
Yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, if he says former professional.
Yeah.
But he might know though, of course, you know what I mean? Because he's just telling... But let's see what he's got to say about it. Let's find out.
gotten to the point where I actually feel like I want to make a special video about this because I actually feel like fighting games have seriously changed in the last 10 to 15 years. You know, and so in some cases I would say for the better, but in a lot of cases I would also say for the worse. And I think I have a unique take on this because I used to be around back in the days of growing up in the arcades in the 1990s. Yes, I was around playing fighting games competitively before some of the epic names like Justin Wong were even around. And I was there as games were being discovered on a daily basis. What's competitive, what can be used in a match, what's with a combo, what's a strategy to use, and how different the fighting game world was in that era versus the 2000s era when it became a lot more grassroots, but the competition started to grow in size and stature, but they were still kind of relegated or limited to in-person tournaments, right, to get competition. And then how things changed during the Xbox 360, PS3 era as games like Street Fighter 4 went online and people started to play competitively over the internet. And now, of course, the modern era where before a game even comes out, there's videos on tech on how to play it, breaking down the characters and the game's meta.
Which you use for your own purpose and benefit, so why are you complaining about that? Because you fucking use such fucking videos to try and fucking learn things yourself.
So what he's trying to say here, by the way, just in case anyone doesn't know, is I used to be pretty good at this game, but I got older and not as good as I used to be. But instead of saying that, we're saying the game has changed. Like, you know, anyone that's played any kind of sport, yeah, when you're 15 years younger, you were probably better at that sport than you are now, assuming you're, you know, above the age of 20.
Dear Capcom, this is not Super Turbo 2. What the fuck did you do? Why is this not Super Turbo 2? I wanted more Super Turbo 2 with nicer graphics.
Yeah, so there we go.
Within a day of a character being released, here's how you beat the character and completely dominate them. Videos on the internet. So I think one of the things I could definitely do is make a very unique video about this. My take being that, you know, my history with fighting games and how things changed, and why, and maybe what the future may hold. But
I think why did he not say former pro? Is that one of the things he doesn't want to say anymore because he gets made fun of it for I don't know. When's the last time he even
We're
said
not done
that?
yet.
True.
Still got a chance.
Just to give you guys some perspective here, right? Like M. Bison hasn't even been out in Street Fighter 6 for a week yet. Not even a single week. Tomorrow would be the 1 week anniversary of when this character has been out in Street Fighter 6. Within 1 week, people already know the absolute best tech and combos. People already know the ways to completely shut down this character. It hasn't even been a week. And here I am, you know, trying to learn the character, studying these videos of top players playing and everything and trying to figure stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just scratching my head. This is what Street Fighter is now. You know, like already a week in, it's as if the character's been in the game since the start. You know, I'm trying to learn slowly and adjust and I'm just trying to get timing down. I'm trying to get muscle memory down for combos and the like because I'm not very good at it right now. And every time I play the game, I end up dropping a lot of my inputs and everything. And it leads literally dropping one input in Street Fighter 6 at this point leads to a loss. It's not even like, oh, you made one mistake, big deal, you can recover. It's like, oh no, then they hit you with a 70% combo. And now the round is over unless you get incredibly lucky. And it's like, what happened to fighting games that every single person that you play, like there's no opportunity to even learn anymore. It's just, you better go into it at top level. And it's funny because
so there is a lot of opportunity for Phil to learn, but he just doesn't use that. These games, these modern games are working a lot better for learning things because they have like replays as well. You can fucking look, you can study your replays and look at what you fucking did wrong and analyze what the fucking other player did right. There's so much potential to study.
Yeah. There's so much more material to get better than there ever was before. But yeah, like, it's not just about age, it's about Philip not caring, but he wants to still be good without caring. That's not how the world works in any situation, in any game, in any field. If you don't care about it, then you won't get good at it. But he cares about it, just doesn't want to put the work in required to. If you care about something enough, you do it, right? He clearly doesn't care that much to try, but he just wants to be good anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a phrase which I don't think I can remember the phrase properly, but things worth having in life don't often come easy. You know?
Yeah.
If it's worth having in life and you really want it, it often does not come easy to fucking get that. You know, you got to fucking work it. You got to fucking put in the time and effort. And Phil, as you said, can't be arsed. He's just a lazy bam.
People in the chat who come by my fighting game streams who said, I just tried to play fighting games and I can't even play. I just wanted to try Street Fighter, so I bought it and I tried to play. I literally haven't won a match in 2 days that I've been trying to play. I can't win a single match. Even though I watched some videos, I did the tutorials, I go online and everyone just spanks me these patterns. Yeah. Like that's
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What fighting games are now. It's not like it used to be. There's not even like a window of discovery anymore where it used to be, oh, something new is in a fighting game, everyone's going to jump into the game and try to learn it, and we all learn it at each other's pacing. Instead, it's already completely blown out, explained, extrapolated, the meta is already determined, posted all.
Phil, that's a very awkward hand gesture to make. Out of context, I'm saying, if I mute this, and then you can insert your own words into what Phil's saying.
triple, double, triple, quadruple.
I'm just saying there, you know, like, where's that Erica sound fucking file? Oh, fuck me.
Well, damn.
Yeah, so I'm just
He
saying.
was doing one for each million. Yeah, one for each million.
No, Steve, I know you're in the chat and I know you want to play it. It's on the bingo card. If Phil says million, I'll play it. I'm not going to just play it now just for the sheer hell of it, even though I would like to. No, we got to save it for a special, meaningful occasion. We can't just play that willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing a tribute, guys.
Oh, fuck me. Anyway, let me just unmute the dumb piggy and see. So, what was it saying again? I can't mind. I was too busy distracted by his hand signals.
I'm starting to lose it.
Where it used to be, oh, something new is in a fighting game, everyone's going to jump into the game and try to learn it, and we all learn it at each other's pacing. Instead, it's already completely blown out, explained, extrapolated, the meta is already determined, posted all over the internet. So if you weren't sitting there days before something new hit, studying, you might as well not even play. You know, there's some games.
Don't play.
Where studying up and understanding mechanics before you play the game makes sense. Like the FromSoft franchise, Elden Ring particularly, Dark Souls, the games don't really do a great job of explaining everything. If you look into those games online and you kind of like research everything ahead of time, you absolutely will have a much better time playing through them. There's almost like a moment of ding, the light bulb hits above your head. Oh, that's how that works. This is how that works. Cool. And then you start to really appreciate the game more, right? And
yes,
man, in regards to fighting games, at this point, it really does feel like it's like there's a window of maybe 3-4 months when a fighting game first comes out, right? Where everyone's kind of exploring and enjoying. And once that initial kind of honeymoon period is over, you might as well not even play unless you're going to be serious about being competitive in the game. You will not have fun.
All right.
You're just going to get spanked by people who play constantly. And there's all reasons for this. You know, now that there's teams and the idea that you can make it big and be a pro streamer or a pro player and get signed and get sponsorships, this could be your career and you could blow up on the internet and get views. That's way fucking different than when I grew up, when there was nothing to it at all. It didn't matter if you were the best Street Fighter player on the planet. It was still your hobby. No one was making a living doing it. So we all did it for the fun of it. And to some extent, that made it feel a lot more genuine than people.
So he's kind
This is pure unfiltered cope. I mean, what else could this be? And how can you not tell that's what you're doing right now? Holy shit.
And he didn't say former pro, but you're certainly alluding to it right there. So it's not enough. He needs to say it. He needs to say it.
This is like saying back in my day, we used to have to work for the things we got. This is exactly that.
And you'd know better than anyone else considering your age.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you were around for the Big Bang, weren't you? So yeah, you'd know exactly how you.
Yeah.
No one was making a living doing it, so we all did it for the fun of it. And to some extent, that made it feel a lot more genuine than people who just sit there try-harding the fucking game out to try to get some kind of milking it for something for themselves rather than just enjoying it and getting good.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for the super chat who says, games are fun if you use guides. DSP, true gamer. As to a degree, that's what Phil was saying, but the Elden Ring stuff as well. Oh, it's only, you know, you only get a lot of it if you look up things for the game. You can't just fucking play the game for the game's sake anymore and learn that way. No, Phil Burnell, for him to appreciate FromSoft games, you had to look up guides apparently and just fucking learn that way. Because he couldn't pay attention to what the game was telling him.
And if you like the lore, though, you're weird. Remember, if you care about the lore and watch those lore videos, who cares about those? They're just for weirdos. All right, well,
I don't mind
can't
lore
win.
videos.
Get a guide.
But I mean, man, lore.
I like them too. Even if I don't like the game, I can still watch it sometimes. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it helps as well if you fucking like the game, of course. Like Red Dead Redemption 2. People are fed up with me fucking going about this game. Everyone knows fucking Red Dead 2 is an amazing fucking game, and the lore that people explore and discover about the fucking game and like the areas in the game and some of the characters in the game is just insane. Like the amount of detail the game has is just, it fucking blows my mind. It's just. It's something that we rarely see in video games, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just. But Phil's like, oh, if you like the lore, you're fucking weird. What a fucking arsehole. What a fucking boring prick. He does not. He used to love games. I'm sure Phil used to enjoy gaming back in the fucking day. He grew up playing games. Most of us fucking grew up playing fucking games. But he clearly has no passion for it anymore. He has no fucking joy for it.
Yeah, just the money part. When you make it your job, you know, sometimes things get bad. Things get not as fun. That's definitely what happened. He's 15 years of it now.
He hates his career. He doesn't appreciate the actual career of a YouTuber because he hates titling videos. He hates the thumbnail part. He hates the uploading part. All he says he likes is creating basically playing the game. While he's recording, he's playing the game. Whatever, he plays the game, and that's essentially it. He hates the actual YouTube side of things, even though he relies on that to fucking live.
Yeah. So. The truth is that I feel...
Great, we're getting truth. What a rare turn of pace.
It's just not as fun anymore. playing fighting games. By the way, this does not mean that I'm not enjoying them and I'm going to stop playing them, especially with my year of Street Fighter 6 and being reintroduced to competitive fighting games. It's been awesome. But there's also a ton of stress. Like yesterday, I went into this Street Fighter 6 stream, a day stream yesterday with M. Bison, with the mentality that I was going to play casual play for like an hour. I was going to relax with the audience. Every 2-3 sets, I was going to relax, have a conversation with the audience, do shout-outs and the like, and then go back into the game with a fresh mindset. I wasn't going to allow myself to get tilted or anything. For the most part...
That did they fucking last long, did it? Oh, Phil, but spoiler alert, Phil got tilted to fuck.
Yes.
That happened until the very end of the stream when I actually didn't have time to take a break because I only had like 15 minutes left, so I just kept going. And that's actually the time when I got really, really tilted, all right, at the very end of the stream. But, man, let me tell you, I'm just like playing the game. I'm like, I want to get better with Bison. But if I get a single dropped input, it's like the end of the world. Like, I might as well not even have booted the game up. And that happened many times where, you know, I'm in the midst of a match. It's like, okay, here's the combo. Standing medium, low medium, standing medium, EX says, oh, my third standing medium dropped completely. Even though it's the easiest sequence. It's not even a tough timing. It's super easy. So now they punish the fact that the scissors came out and their whole round is over. Oh, okay. Oh, look, I'm about to win. So, double jumping medium punch. Only the first medium punch comes out. The second one completely drops. So now I land next to the opponent in a disadvantageous position, and then they take advantage by putting me in the corner and the game's over.
Why did it say that's so weird? Just say words. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah,
I want to hear that again.
He drops. So now I land next to the opponent in a disadvantageous position, and then they take advantage by putting me in the corner and the game's over. Oh.
Disadvantageous.
You know? That's what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it technically said it didn't butcher the words, but it's just a weird fucking timing break stall between this and advantageous. You know, it's just it's a weird thing. At least it fucking was nice.
Yeah, Tacos was right. They took advantage of me dropping my combo. What?
It felt screwed up.
It's not fun anymore.
He'll face the consequences of his actions in a video game. It's like, damn it, Mike, the consequences are fucking caught up to me in this video game. No.
What?
So, Phil, maybe you should stop making so many mistakes then. How about that? Try that for size.
The day, you made one mistake. Okay, maybe in some cases that would be it. But in modern games, the fact that the damage potential is so high and it's not hard to do those combos, like back in the day, okay, maybe you could destroy someone, but it was like an infinite combo that took a lot of execution and practice to do. Today it's like, oh, look, 3 hits, drive rush, 3 hits, super cancel. Oh, look, you lost 70% of your life.
Hey, Phil said life. I wasn't sure about that one either, but there you go.
Burger. Anyone can do it. Not tough. All you gotta do is see someone do it. I mean, there's 5,000 fucking tutorial videos on YouTube about how to do it. So you just watch a few, you practice it a few times. There you go. So for me, you know, just trying to learn Bison and not someone who's sitting there studying, watching endless videos. I have watched top videos of Bison, but I haven't been studying these fucking tutorial videos necessarily. I'm not sitting there labbing. Yes, this is what really gets me. Labbing. Literally people saying, Phil, I don't get it. You're sitting in training mode, endlessly practicing your combos and your timing. And so when you're playing online, you drop stuff and you get frustrated. Why aren't you labbing? Labbing. Because in real life, people don't have time to sit around labbing.
Yeah, I've got fucking time to watch all these fucking tutorial videos and fucking watch these top players play the fucking game. You found time for that somehow.
Yeah, watching people do stuff is fine, but like it's the same exact thing as practicing. You're just watching something instead of doing it. I don't know what he's even trying to say here. I don't have time to lab, but I do have time to watch other streamers. Yes, that makes sense.
He doesn't have time to lab, but he does have time to LARP.
Yes.
Also, I'm getting I think this might be a face that's worth saving. This particular face right here.
Okay, there we go.
It's a strange bloody looking face, but yeah, it's a strange... Hold on, give me a wee second to just do work with magic.
He's had one too many beers at Benihana's and is asking where the bathroom is in his rabbit shirt. Excuse me, what's your name?
What was the name of the place? The fucking strange, like, bar sounding place in the blank weeks? I can't mind. It was something strange. Bahama Mamas or something.
Oh, oh God, you're right. It's what someone in chat got it. I know. It's something. It's not Benihana's. That was in my mind. It's like a tropical sounding. What is it, guys?
I can't mind. I can't remember looking on, but I don't want to detail that much. But...
Something tropical. Something tropical sounding. Fuck. What was that place? Anyways, Bahama Breeze. Bill Brasky got it.
Oh, good old Bill Brasky.
Bill Brasky.
Good old Bahama Breeze. Anyway, that's
you guys all got it.
And I just threw that face into the members of Squad so they can enjoy it at their own pleasure. Right, anyway, let's crack on with things.
Even when I was a former pro fighting game player.
Free space. Free fucking space. Free fucking space. Former pro.
There we go, boys. We got there. All right, will Evo come up? That's the next one.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Hold on a second. Thank you very much for Noah Exaggeration Sorry, Noah Exaggeration, great name, by the way, for a super chat, who says DSP has 400 plus hours into Street Fighter 6, obviously lower than most. I mean, I don't know, I don't have his stats to back that up. Phil plays this game a lot though. He plays it multiple times.
That is higher than I'm guessing that's higher than 90% of the player base. Probably 95%, comfortably more than 95% of people playing.
It's a lot of fucking hours. Phil's gonna fucking pretend I barely fucking play the game, but Phil, you spend multiple streams a week playing it usually. It's a strange copium. As you say,
I don't have time.
It's just sheer copium, yeah. And we got one free space out of a bingo card. That's the important thing.
I never labbed. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You play the game. That's how you learn. You don't learn by sitting in training mode ad nauseum, practice combo, 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 practice combo. Because then guess what? You're just a fucking bot. You're just someone who's regurgitating a formula that you programmed into your head with muscle memory, rather than someone who's intelligently fucking thinking. Why do you think there's so many people online that can actually do these crazy combos or a mix-up pattern in the corner, but the moment you rattle them and you get them out of that flowchart, they don't even understand how to play fighting games. So they're stuck eternally at like the 4 to 5 star diamond level. They can't ever push into master, or if they do, they completely die and lose every match. And those are the people who have 1,300 master ranking points because they can't win. They don't know how to play fighting games. They just labbed all day. So they have the muscle memory, but they have no fucking knowledge of how to play the game. So anyway, that's what I mean. Like,
you're actually he's actually better than people higher than him because they lab. Okay, I got it.
What's up?
It's a bizarre amount of copium. Thank you very much to Buck the Black for the super chat. It says, is he known for more pro gamer or public masturbator? Definitely public masturbator. A bit of shadow of a doubt.
Not even close.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Definitely for instance, he's definitely more known as. Thank you very much to Scott Beasley for super chat, who says, didn't he ban someone telling him to cool down yesterday? I don't know.
Yes, he did. He did on the night stream. He banned one person twice for saying it was just a lean in though, so there's no action about it. But just yes, he just banned him.
But didn't Phil say in the podcast
calm down.
Well? Because it didn't.
He would not.
In the podcast yesterday, Phil's like, "No, I'm not going to ban people for telling me to calm down. Don't worry, and all that shit." And then lo and behold, he banned someone for telling him to calm down. What a piece of shit! I said this earlier on. I said this earlier on in a Vega stream, bro. A Vega stream this morning, so I went and said it. Somebody tricked Phil into staring at the corners of his room to try and make his eyes feel better.
I put that on Twitter too.
That
best,
was incredible.
dude. That was my favorite LARP. We gotta get a LARP of the year contest or something, and that is #1 right now.
To convince him to fucking do the corner demon bait was incredible. I'm just like, why is Phil into the corner so much? I'm helping him improve my eyes. No, you've seen all the corner demons. Big ups to whoever
He
convinced
does
him.
it. Yeah, it was the person OMG. That's their name, and he in Phil's chat at least. And he said, Phil starts looking at the corners, and then out of nowhere he says, "Oh, well, someone just said I should look at the corners of the room to help my eyes. That's good advice."
That's fantastic.
Amazing.
This shit is just so different from back when I used to play competitive fighting games. I kind of feel like I could make a whole video about it, maybe like a half-an-hour video that would kind of explain, and it might open some eyes. I'm certainly not saying that modern fighting games are terrible by any means. I'm just saying it doesn't feel very welcoming or friendly to anyone who's not going to be committing endless amounts of time. There is no casual play anymore in modern fighting games.
There's a mode called casual mode where there's nothing at stake. So what the fuck are you talking about, Phil? Casual mode's good to try and play people at certain different skill levels, to try and get better at the game, try and get better with the character you're using, and then when you feel good enough to play in ranked and try and get up in the rankings, then you can fucking move on there. So
most of the people don't attach their whole self-worth to the rank in Street Fighter, and they play games at whatever rank they are, whether that be fucking silver, diamond, and they play matches. They win some, they lose some, and that's the beginning and end of it.
Oh god,
that's most people, by the way.
Spaghetti Sam just said, DSP's eyes start giving him trouble and Super Blind Man dies in the same week. Suspect.
Very suspect.
Is it the cosmic balance at work here? I don't know. That's a dark coincidence. I'll just say that. That's a pretty dark coincidence.
This doesn't exist. The moment you jump online, you're facing tryhards who fucking play so much and lab all day that you can't even fucking try shit. Like, oh, my first time playing a new character, let's experiment. Oh, I just got completely dominated in 10 seconds. I didn't know what I was doing, and they just completely destroyed me. I didn't even have a chance to press a button. Oh, that's a fun fighting game, right? I mean, no. And that's the online experience in Street Fighter 6 and others as well, but Street Fighter 6 is pretty bad. Anyway, so the point I'm making here is that yesterday in Street Fighter 6, here I am approaching it. I'm going to be cool and calm. I'm going to approach it in a new way. It was ridiculous. Like, in casual play, I did all right. I think I won, like, 13 matches and I lost like 8 or something like that. So I won way more than I lost in casual play. The moment I started playing a ranked 5-star diamond with Bison, first of all, I only fought 4 fucking characters. Now that's an exaggeration. I think I fought 2 Kims, maybe 1 Aki, maybe not. I think I fought 1 JP, but it was like an army of fucking Camis, M Bisons, Ryus, and Akumas, and that was it. It was like cycling 4 characters. That's not fun. That's boring as dirt. Only fighting against the same 4 characters. You just don't want to play anymore. Like, dude, it's the same shit again. I'm fucking bored of this. Give me any other character. Like, I would take a fucking Jury. I would take Ken's. Give me any character. Even a top 2
Hell
character.
yeah, I'll
give me
take a Jury.
something for variety, so I can have fun. No, it's the same fucking 4 characters in a circle.
There's a variety, by the way.
Burger.
I'll take a Jury in a circle.
What's up?
Thank you very much to Jay Wusso 989 for the super chat who says Super Blind Man died, now he cursed Phil's eyes. Writers. Yeah, the script writers for this current season of DSP, you know, is they pulled that one into the bag, I'll tell you that. Did not expect that plot twist. But yeah, and by the way, during Street Fighter last night, he had problems getting eye drops in. The drop of eye drop.
Oh god.
It wouldn't come out the dropper apparently. It just stayed there because Phil lacked the fucking strength to squeeze it hard enough, I guess.
He moved his whole fucking body. His whole body moves.
I know,
to put him in.
Well, he's trying to lift the little squeezer. He's trying to lift that, right? Which is filled with liquid, you know, which already adds weight to it. So Phil struggles to fucking get that up, you know, up fucking higher in his head anyway. And then he's got to try and put the force to squeeze it hard enough so the drop comes out. Oh, I mean, I'm surprised.
That's kind of hard. It is a lot of work.
Surprised I didn't fucking break out in a fucking sweat.
Just fucking tryhards. All they do is they want to pick the new hot tier character and just fucking, oh, I want to get the master.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
What's up?
That's cruel.
Yes.
Baltic Bro, thank you very much for super chat. And you say alt is super old man. I mean, it's a super blind man. And
okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Try harder.
At least
You're coping.
At least you're super, you know. That's
yes,
not everyone's super. So there you go.
It's fucking lame. It's a bad mentality, you know? Well, what I find hilarious are these Camis that are eternally stuck at 5-star diamond and cannot get the fucking master. I mean, Cami's a launch character. It's been over a year. If you didn't get her to master yet, you're probably never getting her to master. It's time to try something different. Like,
I love how Phil's assuming everyone's played the game at the same time as him. Phil's assuming here that every single Cami comes across as somebody that's been playing the game from day one like he has been.
He's just salty they beat him. He's got to cope with them. Oh yeah, you used to be ashamed of yourself. You can't get the master. Right.
I love his salt, by the way, when it comes to Kami. It's just fantastic. And there are not a character to trigger him as much as Kami does. It's just beautiful.
You try to learn how to play the game instead of just learning the one fucking pattern that got you to 5-star diamond but will never get you to the next level because you have no actual knowledge of fighting games. Maybe stop labbing and actually like
Phil, you can't get to the next level anyway because you're eternally stuck on level 1.
Fucking learn fighting games instead. Just saying.
Saying.
So yeah, like yesterday was just not a good session for me. I genuinely was going into it with a fresh mindset that I was going to play it differently. And by the end of the day, I was just as frustrated and pissed off. And I felt like it was a waste of time. I think I gained all day 150 master ranking points. At least I gained points, but still.
So isn't that just a demonstration of how fucking broken the mode is? Phil lost more than he won, and yet he's up on points. Which demonstrates that it's not about fucking ability and skill or anything like that. No. It's basically attrition. Even if you got a fucking a negative win-loss ratio, if you fucking play the game often enough, you'll have enough points to get to where you want to fucking get to. Which has saved Phil a lot in the past, in my opinion, to get to master previously. But yeah, to me, I think the game's pretty. I think it's a shit thing that a game won't relegate you from master. Once you hit master, you're safe. It's a safety net. That to me is shit, in my opinion. If you want to keep master, you should earn that shit again.
That's the only thing he's worried about is getting to master so he can have that mark on his name. You know, I am a master and be a boss and I'm really cool.
Who fucking cares?
That's all he wanted. Yeah, but that's all he wanted to do, by the way, is just get it early. He said that on stream, by the way.
He wanted
to do it early before people got good on it. Yeah, before people get good.
He wanted to do a Justin Wong and Max Million dude who all did it in one stream within a couple of hours, but Phil now has had like fucking 5 streams of it, and he's still not there yet.
So
I'm playing 3+ hours, right? And I'm absolutely like ridiculous. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do to enjoy the game when it's the same 4 characters in a loop. If I drop one move, I can't. That's it. Game over. Right? It's oh my god. It's like mind numbing. It gives you a headache. Makes you feel like this is what the game is now. I can't even have fun. It's not even like I could jump online and wow, in 3 hours I played like 12, 13 different characters. And it was good variety. And we had good matchups. No, every matchup's played exactly the same. It's like you're playing the same thing 17, 18 times. It's like sitting in a photocopy. You're just photocopying the same thing over and over for 3 hours straight. It's not fun. That's not good. at all. But what's happened is I feel like when everyone decided that they were going to put all of their tech online, meaning I'm going to make this video, here's how you do the meta with fucking Cammy, right? Well, guess what? Now everyone copied it and everyone plays it exactly the fucking same. So now there's no reason.
Including you, because you also fucking study the tech of other characters like Bison and Akuma and so on and so on. You're exactly the same sort of fucking person as everyone else is in a situation.
What the fuck is he saying here? He just admitted he watches videos like everyone else. So is that bad? Is that good? I don't even fucking know anymore.
Only Phil Burnell may copy the fucking pro techniques of other players. No one else is allowed to.
Ah. Okay, got it.
Originality. There's no discovery. There's no anything that's unique or interesting in the game. It's just the same pattern over and over. Put me to sleep, right? It's not what.
Did it make you tired, Phil? Did it make you tired? Say tired, you wee dick.
What the spirit of fighting games even is supposed to fucking be. That's the Street Fighter V mentality. That's why Street Fighter V was a terrible game, because there was no creativity. It was literally everyone playing the game exactly the fucking same. Now, when you get out of certain characters, it's played like I very rarely see a Dalsim that's played identically across the board. Zangief, I rarely see a Zangief that's played identically. Blanca is like really unique. Every Blanca seems to play a little different. That's cool, and that's what I like about Street Fighter 6. It does have that variety to it. Thankfully, it's not just the same thing. So it has the best of both worlds. You got your shitty pattern play of Street Fighter 5 for those who suck at fighting games, and then you've got actual unique play with some ingenuity and imagination to it.
Fucking bitch.
Thank you very much to Brightside Down for the super chat, who says, "Hey WPIG or Alt, what's up? What are your thoughts on VHS collecting, and do you still own any VHS?" By the way, King Jad, this is a question for your guest. I got that. Thanks, Brightside Down. So there you go. They want to kind of they want to know about your VHS collection.
Okay, no, I don't have any VHS videos. I support all collections, all collectors, all fetishes, all kinks. I support everything. You do whatever makes you happy, my friends. That's my rule. So you go off on your VHSs. Go ahead.
You don't have any old...
I don't own any by myself.
None anymore?
No.
No, that's bizarre. I thought you'd have had some old ones still gathering dust or whatever.
I think at my parents' house they might be there.
Yeah.
Like I got Land Before Time, The Last Unicorn.
Yeah,
we got all kinds of
it's the
stuff.
same with me. My parents' place as well. Yeah, all the old tapes still gathering dust.
Yeah.
So there you go. Each to their own for collection stuff, but Alt doesn't have any anymore.
With certain other unique characters, so it does have that balance. But I hate this pattern shit, and that's what the game is becoming online. Almost every person now has just memorized the pattern, and this is how I play, and that's not how you play fighting it. But they think it is, because they're squeaking out wins, because that's how the game's been designed, you know? Anyway, so yesterday, I'm so stressed out, because my whole intention was to try to get Bison to Master, or at least get him a little closer. I literally, again, played for 3 hours, got like 150 ranking points. At that rate, it'll take me another 7 streams, you know? Well, okay, that's another exaggeration. It'll probably take me like at least another 3 or 4 streams of playing to get him to Master. I don't even want to do that. Like,
so real quick,
I really don't.
It seems like skill-based, as everyone's... It seems like skill-based matchmaking is pretty good then, huh? Because you're fighting perfect competition to not blow anyone away, which is what he wants to do. But it's just making him in tough matches every fucking time. That's perfect skill-based matchmaking. So big up Street Fighter 6.
He had like, I know he had a negative win-loss ratio the other night, but it wasn't that far off from being average. Phil is essentially where he should be, which is like diamond level. He's a diamond level player. He's almost a master level player. He's barely, you know what I mean? But let's be honest here. He is not that good, but he can't accept not being that good. His ego and pride will not allow him. When he fucking started out at 3-star diamond after the placement matches, he lost his goddamn fucking mind. He's like, why the fuck am I down here with a fucking plebs down in 3-star diamond? I'm better than this. Well, don't lose so many matches in your placements then, and you wouldn't have been doing there, Phil. It's your own damn fault because you weren't able to fucking get the wins you needed to at the crucial times. The placement matches put you there for a reason, because you weren't able to fucking win enough. Simple as that. It's all on you.
People, these same fucking matchups, they're boring. They're very boring to me. So I'm wondering what's going to happen. When it comes to, you know, Thursday, when I come back from my break, the mainstream Street Fighter 6, more Bison. I'm going to do some casual again. I'm probably going to try to reduce the amount of casual play I do, because I kept going. I went almost an hour and a half of casual play. And then I realized, oh man, now I just don't have enough time to get as far in rank as I wanted. I kind of screwed that up, and that's on me. But it was because I didn't feel confident enough. I was playing and I was like dropping input, bad execution. And why? Because I don't play enough to hang with these fucking people. I play Street Fighter once every 3 days.
400 hours.
Only a few hours. A lot of these people, like I said, they're labbing all fucking day. Then they jump online, they play at night. Dude, this is all they do. Yet they're stuck at 5-star diamond. So again, in some cases, it's not just about time invested. It's about level of ingenuity and intelligence and understanding rather than just pattern play ad nauseum. I think that's what a lot of people are missing in Street Fighter.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Anyway,
we have our first bingo again because Phil just chewed some water.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I love his bingo background picture, by the way. This is one of Dark Side of Phil's like classic bits of work.
Oh yeah, nice.
So the point I'm making here is, no
Yes, I
exaggeration
don't
right
know.
now.
What is
Today we're about to play Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, okay? I'm excited for it. We're in a whole new area we unlock. I'm going to check out this whole northwestern area of the map and see what's there and see where it goes from there. And I'm excited for that. It's
Oh,
like, I'm
northwestern.
actually realizing playing Elden Ring today will likely be less stressful and more enjoyable than when I played Street Fighter yesterday.
That depends on how much money the game gets as well. If it's less than yesterday, then it might not be.
What does that mean to me, the viewer? I don't. What the fuck?
Fuck knows.
I'm actually going to have more fun, more discovery, right? Because we're going to see new stuff. You see my point? You're playing Street Fighter 6, you don't even get to see anything new.
No,
It's the same
I don't.
fucking patterns over and over. I'm playing Elden Ring,
It's
we're
a
going to see
fighting
new
game,
areas.
sir.
It's the same fucking patterns over and over. Phil, you are part of that. You don't change how
It's a
you
fighting
play.
game, sir.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want?
You see the same thing over and over. I and Phil's half of that fucking thing, essentially. Every single fight, Phil was half of that fight. And yeah, people are saying the same thing over and over and over. Bloody hell.
Bosses, new dungeons, right? I'm actually thinking I'm going to enjoy this a lot more today. That says something. You know, it really does say something. One of the most challenging games out there, crushing difficulty. I'm going to enjoy and be more relaxed to play this today. But it's just the fact, okay?
All right.
So, yeah, I'm excited for Elden Ring today, and I'm actually like wondering what the hell's going to happen when I play Street Fighter 6 again on Thursday. All right? Anyway, like I said, I'm strongly thinking about doing like maybe a half an hour video. The question is, where should I put it? Because I was thinking I would put it on DSP Reacts, but if I put it there, that channel doesn't get very much views or traction. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I put it on...
Got that right.
Christ. Put it on the throwback channel. That means all the help I can get.
He was not lying.
Oh, God. I want this to get a lot of views and traction. By the way, I don't care about views and going viral.
And also, why do we know it's going to take 30 minutes? Like, it's so weird to like, oh yeah, it's going to take 30 minutes.
Yeah, you've got to
How would
bear
you
in
know
mind,
that? If you have something to say,
this is
say
going
that.
This is going to be a deep dive, remember. This is not just your average, oh, this game's bad and why. No, there's going to be historical anecdotes here. Once upon a time, back in 2005, I came forth for Evo, and I was a boy, and I played a game, Super Turbo 2, a great game. And you're going to have every single fucking bit of history thrown in there.
Good point.
On this channel, but I almost never do a talking style video besides my podcast on this channel.
Talking style video, as opposed to...
There we go.
As opposed to what?
Old style. Gaming style. Gaming,
right.
gaming.
So I don't even know what to do to put it somewhere that people would actually see the video and care. That's the problem. I'm too much. All my channels are like squared away to be this formula of what you're expecting on it, right?
No,
It's a video about games, so maybe DSP gaming. Just an idea.
Could be.
Anyway, so let's quickly, well, I already talked about the schedule, right? I already did. Yeah, we don't even have to do that. I already kind of told you
Yes.
3 days of schedule.
Dumbass.
And do it again.
Can I put it on all 3? I mean, I could, but isn't that kind of diluting the message when the same exact videos on 3 channels, right?
Yeah, I guess you could call it diluting
Lord
the
X Law
message.
says, so the main issue is that fighting games are too competitive now and it's hard to keep up. No, the problem is that today, due to factors that are very different from back in the day, meaning by spreading the competitive information about a fighting game to the masses right away, you get personal gain from it, right? You make money, you get...
But everyone's got the same advantage. Phil has that same advantage, and it's his own bloody schedule, which denies him the chance to keep up with everyone else. So he is his own worst enemy, as per usual. This is such a weird... Hold on, I want to replay... I'm going to let him cook, but this is such a dumb fucking excuse, even by his standards.
Kind of diluting the message when the same exact videos on 3 channels, right?
So let's just let him cook and let's see it. Okay, this is so dumb.
Oh no, Lord X Law says, so the main issue is that fighting games are too competitive now and it's hard to keep up. No, the problem is that today, due to factors that are very different from back in the day, meaning by spreading the competitive information about a fighting game to the masses right away, you get personal gain from it, right? You make money, you get views, you get notoriety, right? Then all of a sudden you can immediately adopt that and get noticed. Oh, maybe I get signed for a team, maybe I get a sponsorship, maybe I get big money on my streams. Because of all that, there is literally no time of discovery anymore in any fighting game. The moment a new character is released or a new DLC patch comes out, everyone knows everything within a day. And that era of discovery, that time frame when a new fighting game was released or an update to a fighting game was released, used to be one of the most fun, enjoyable times because everyone was on the same equal footing, messing around, trying to learn everything, and you would have fun new gameplay mechanics, people experimenting with new things, people trying to see how things fit, and it would last a while. Today, it's literally 5 minutes. In some cases, it's no time at all because they have access to new content, certain people, before it's even released. So they're already making videos about a new character and a new gameplay mechanic before it's even in the real game, and it's already been spoiled for everyone before anyone can even play it. It's just, in my opinion...
Oh, my dog! What's up?
Oh, that's cruel, Baltic Bro. Thank you, Baltic Bro, for the super chat. He says, when Alt goes to the zoo, he gets put into the fossil exhibit. Isn't that just called
I get put into it. Okay.
Isn't that just called a museum? It's not a zoo, it's a
And
museum.
that's what I was going to say. Baltic Bro, what you mean there is a museum, brother, not a zoo. Try again, though.
Let me introduce
2 out of
Alt.
10.
Let me introduce Alt. He's on bingo today. He belongs in a museum.
Keep trying.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Poor Baltic Bro. He's doing his best to shit.
You are coping, Baltic
When
Bro.
they decided that everything should be instant gratification, instead of earning it by playing and learning yourself, it's now, hey, the moment something is out, everyone knows about it. It's already online. Every plot is spoiled. Every Easter egg is found. Every nuance of the meta of anything competitive is already exposed within 24 hours. When that happens, there is no fun factor to a game anymore. You've already exposed everything.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Broside Phil for the super chat. It says, oh look, Phil's a victim. Shocker. Yeah, Phil's the one that suffers because everyone else is on equal footing. Because everyone else gets to fucking see this fucking shit happening at the same time. Apart from him, because apparently he has no time.
This is true, yeah. This is true of everything in the world. The internet made information more readily available for everybody and everything ever on Earth. And it's kind of a good thing, but now we're going to hear how it's a bad thing.
I mean,
for
in a grand scheme of
reasons.
things, yeah. I mean, it used to be a lot simpler back in the fucking day. And you'll know this too well, of course, obviously. I mean, I know it as well, because I fucking remember what life was like as well as a kid before the internet was such a prominent fucking thing, you know. These days, information is so readily and easily accessible that it's good to have information. Information is power. But it almost kind of kills discussion sometimes and idea sharing and debate and just that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not sure about the answer to something and you're in a group and you're trying to talk back and forth about what something was or what something is or whatever, and you're just bouncing back and forth ideas or whatever, that kind of stuff is kind of gone if you've got a phone in your hand, because you can just fucking look up the answer straight away and go, oh, that was it then.
That's true.
You know, so
That's true.
it's shit like that kind of thing. It's good. It's a good and bad thing. That's a whole different fucking concept whatsoever. It's just like a morality thing or whatever. Phil's only caring about him and fucking his precious video games and him not being good anymore. But
yeah,
it's just, yeah, he basically just can't hang anymore, and he can't handle that. So he's a victim in this situation. By the way, brilliant name, by the way. Thank you to Greedo the Green for the super chat. It says, it's crazy this blobfish ability to cope and beg and repeat the same shiz over and over, day in and day out. And remember, 2 weeks ago, it was over for the scrubs. He was locked in. Now Street Fighter 6 is holding him back again. Lol, help. It's like Phil was bragging like crazy how he fucking fixed his input delay and all that shit, and now he's going to find it a whole lot easier. He's got immediate response time, and everyone, oh yeah, you better watch out because Phil's coming for you all now, you know. And lo and behold, it's the exact same problems he's facing. He didn't seem to fix anything. He's still experiencing the same issues where, oh, this person's kicking my arse and I pressed the wrong button and my moves didn't come out or whatever. It boils down to his inability to play the game, because he's simply not as good as he believes he is. And he's trying to find an excuse for that, which doesn't involve him. That's what it all boils down to.
It's just old man, yeah. This old man screams at cloud because things were easier back in the day when everyone wasn't as good as they are now because no one has much information. So I was really good back then when no one had the tools to get better as readily as they do now. I wish it was easier as it was back then. Please give me money.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, how do you even have a good time? Oh, it's a feeling of a new game. No, it feels old within a day because everyone already knows everything, right?
No, it doesn't.
When a new character comes out, you should be able to have fun with them at least for a little bit before it's so serious that, oh, I took one hit because I made a mistake. I lost the entire game. What the fuck just happened? It's brand new. How the fuck does everyone know this right from the get-go? Within 24 hours of Bison being out, already everyone knew you can't do a scissor kick because someone could just punish it with standing light kick into a free combo. How the fuck did you know that? How does every player know that? Because some fucking guns made a video, how to beat Bison, and they spoiled it. So no.
You made a bunch of Street Fighter 4 videos like that back in the day when you were popular on YouTube. So you're angry that people are doing today what you did in the past for Street Fighter 4.
That's what got him his massive popularity, by the way, was those fucking something Madness. He would do like, you know, Ken Madness and play as many games as possible, and people were fucking hungry for that shit back then because there wasn't a lot of people doing it. That's how he got his main popularity on YouTube back then. But all right.
It's just bizarre to me that he's upset that people are doing today what he used to do back in the fucking day for older versions of the game.
Yes, people are doing what I used to do, so stop.
I guess Phil's a trendsetter. They're just like me, for real. I don't know. There's another thing Phil invented that someone else fucking took from him.
discovers it naturally. Everyone just knows it within 24 hours, and now you basically ruin the entire discovery period for the character, and that takes the fun factor out of the game. That's my point.
Yeah,
it's not that everyone's trying to play harder. Hey, that's naturally going to happen when now there's a reward. There's now a carrot at the end of the stick. It used to be you just do it for fun and bragging rights. Now, if you get competitive in a fighting game, you have a chance to get signed, to make money in a setting, playing tournaments.
You're talking about
you can get sponsorship.
You're talking about a total
like,
of 100 people on Earth, probably. How many people have those opportunities?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give you 200. Maybe 200
You're
people
literally, so there's
on
millions,
this Earth.
There are millions and millions and millions of people on this world, billions. But this game has had a whole lot of players. There's a lot of people. It is in the millions. How many people play this fucking game? There's sold that many copies.
Yes, millions.
0.01%. I would wager are good enough to be signed for a professional team. 0.01.
This carrot at the end. Yeah. Amazing.
And it's like, there's like, Phil thinks, oh, there's tons of fucking professional teams out there. There's fucking not. There are probably plenty of fucking teams trying to be competitive, but not professional.
Yeah. He acts like it's the like NFL or something, with Premier League, where you're getting signed for millions of dollars. When you're playing Street Fighter. Even Justin Wong's not doing that. And he's the best player there is.
I can't wait for the fucking little Argentinian player, Fat Cat Got Fat, to get signed by a pro team that just beat Phil's arse online. Fucking hell. Is that someone's asking, was that a camera point? I don't know. Let's wait and see.
That's my point. Yeah, it's not that everyone's trying to play harder. Hey, that's naturally going to happen when now there's a reward. There's now a carrot at the end of the stick. It used to be you just do it for fun and bragging rights. Now, if you get competitive in fighting, you have a chance to get signed, for no reason. Money in a setting, playing tournaments and traveling with a team. You could get sponsorship. You can make money on a stream. So I get it. Like, there's now a goal at the end that you can profit from being good. But the fact that because that's happened, now fighting games are no fun to be played.
Oh, definitely.
Fun is subjective, by the way. Phil's not having fun, but it doesn't mean no one else is having fun. He is not having fun, so therefore no one else should be having fun either. He is confusing his opinion on this game as a general consensus, however, or for what it is. So no, it's completely subjective, Phil. You're not having fun. Let everyone else have fun.
Yep.
Ruined it. Like, what's the fucking point? Unless you plan on becoming a pro player in a fighting game, what exactly is the incentive to be playing Street Fighter 6 right now?
For fun?
Because you don't give a shit about your ranking and just have fun? Because you try to do your best and be good at something. That's kind of fun, That can be fun.
Prophet, why do you play Street Fighter? What about Piece of Peace? Why does he play Street Fighter? Why does anyone play Street Fighter?
Dumb fucks.
If you guys play Street Fighter,
idiots,
and you guys aren't trying to be competitive for, pro players, you're all dumb fucks. Also, shout out to the corner demon. There's the corner demon here again. There's the...
Oh, definitely. He's starting to wake up. Took him a while to wake up.
No, this is actually Phil just trying to improve his eyesight right now. That's all he's doing. He's just taking yesterday's advice on the board. I was like, we'll just stay into this corner for a while. And give me a second here while I get a little screenshot of us. Go here, and remove the background. I forgot about body face. Yesterday, but we were spoiled for choice yesterday with screenshots. It was crazy. We had so many good ones available to us yesterday.
I like how it makes his hair look like it's like a standing up. It's like more vertical, his hair. You see, it's like a big poof at the top.
Yeah, it's a big poof, but that's a different fucking interpretation of poof. But yeah, Taco's a lot made this, by the way.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah, he's
synthetic tears.
Yep. Also,
nice, that was fast.
Meester also has pointed out that even Boogie is getting the corner demons. Boogie has seen the corner demons.
It's the cops.
Sound of the police.
Oh, I just made the...
Okay, let's crack on with bingo.
Like I said, I've had people the last couple of months come into the chat saying, man, I like watching your Street Fighter 6, so I tried to play. I just get bodied endlessly. I can't even win a single round. Everyone just dominates me with insane combos and strategies, and I have no chance to even win a single game.
So really, they shouldn't have fucking bought the game then, unless they should have fucking got the game on demo disc or something. You can download demos still of the game. If they weren't smart enough to fucking download a demo and see what the game was like before fucking spending their money in it, then that's their fault. I've bought games in the past thinking I might like it, whatever, but I didn't end up liking it, so I got my money back. You download a game on Steam, for example, and I was like, oh wait a second, this is a bit too much. I'll just fucking get my money back. If Phil's audience has dumbass fans who looked at him playing the game and thought, I'm going to buy the game now and be like Phil, and then found themselves like losing all the time just like Phil, that's their own fault. Also, we have 100 likes on the stream. Guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. Enough to get a free space or a bingo card. Not only do you get a free space, of course, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. If only we had a cat with a gun right now. Oh, look, there it is. Good cat. I love that wee fucking cat. 100 likes, that is our second free space of the game. Because Phil referred to himself as a former pro earlier on, so there we go. So 2 free spaces down, hopefully maybe we'll get a few more. Phil's 5 snorts away from a free space there as well. He said he was very sneezy today with his allergies, so I'm hoping he's going to be sneezing a whole lot more and snorting a whole lot more, and hopefully that can produce some more free spaces.
Yeah, that's lame.
I was talking, by the way. I was on mute, my bad. I said a lot of funny stuff, but it's okay.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if you just like went to the bathroom or some pish. I wasn't sure what was
going
on.
No, I'm here.
Welcome back, you old bastard.
Yes.
Yeah, Misa was asking where you went. We found him. He was here the whole time. He just forgot to unmute himself.
I was here. I passed out for a second. I'm back.
There you go. So what were you saying before you really muted yourself?
I was saying, don't think anyone actually said this. That's what I was saying. No one actually said this. There's probably a LARPer in the chat saying that because, you know, LARPers do what they do well, and they say things like this, like, oh, yeah, Phil, I played 2, and I got 3 games, and I got my ass handed to me. I hate this game. That kind of stuff, just to get them riled up. So no one said
classic, yeah. Standard fare, isn't it? You know, one person says it, feels like, oh, the whole chat, what a game.
Sad, actually. It didn't used to be like that. You actually had a chance to kind of fuck around in the games earlier and have fun, even if you weren't so serious. Now it's like every fucking player is a super aspiring to be, you know, the next top player kind of deal, and it sucks the fun out of the fucking game.
All right, people trying sucks, guys.
See, I completely disagree. Absolute Knight says the games themselves have the tools to improve, though. Back in the day, some people would have exclusive tech they didn't share, and they bodied everyone with it, and that's not fun. No, actually, that's the opposite. It was super fun. Because here's what would happen. You'd be the best person in your community. But then you would leave your community and go to a tournament. And the tournament was a get-together of all different people from the region, maybe even people flying across the country. Shit, maybe even people flying in from another country to perform at a tournament. And that's when you were exposed to all of this tech. It wasn't just, I go to the tournament to compete. You're going to the tournament to learn. This is your opportunity to educate yourself on the game and to see new strategies and figure stuff out, because for the first time you get exposed to this melting pot of gameplay that you couldn't find because there was no online to spew it all out on within 24 hours. So the tournament was a super fun event because it was where you would actually get to see the best of the best duke it out, show their skill, and no one had any clue who was going to win. At any waking moment, you could have a nobody walk in from the street and have some strategy you've never seen and dominate the top players. That was incredibly fun. That doesn't exist anymore at all.
There was also about 100 people playing in total, but all right.
Yeah, like Phil's trying to argue that that Street Fighter 6 shouldn't be a global game, and it should be reserved for a very special niche community, like his streams are. Basically, he wants Street Fighter 6 to be as niche as his own content is. Where it barely has anyone playing the fucking game, so he can fucking dictate and fucking rule that sort of fucking environment, where he can fucking be the one person. So when he's talking about fucking people back in the day who fucking like were the best fucking players in their particular community, he is definitely referring to himself, because he was, by his own admission anyway, one of the fucking best players on the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I won all these fucking placement matches, so I fucking had like fucking 5 or 6 tournament slots or some pish. You know, I was like, I can't. I won too much that they fucking had to give away my fucking tournament slots, and like, that's fucking crap. You know, he's fucking spews for all the time. He's talking about himself here.
And remember, the only reason we're pissed right now is because we don't get to have the little master next to our name, which shows we're good. That's the only reason we're here right now.
That's the whole reason
because
for this.
He wasn't given the master ranking right away.
Oh god, this is so fucking. Who fucking cares? Genuinely, who fucking cares?
Good one.
Only he's the one that fucking cares.
Good start.
Right away, and that has ruined that feeling of chance and discovery and kind of like almost like, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. That's fun. That fun's gone. Where is it? Everyone knows everything. Everyone has the same combos, the same patterns, the same gameplay, the same fucking flowchart, right? Oh, within 24 hours, no one ever scissor kick a game with bicycles if we punch it immediately. Why the fuck do we know that within 24 hours? That's
interesting though how. Oh, Derek, what's up, Derek? Happy Canada Day, brother. Yesterday.
Derek tipped £1.
God.
I do agree, Daddy Philip. Nothing better than trying something new when it comes out. Wait, are we talking about Street Fighter?
Derek, fuck off.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek.
You should lock him up. Lock that creepy little bastard up. Thanks, Derek. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. So basically, Phil hates the fact that the internet's a thing, and people share their ideas and all that crap. He's like, It's such a weird argument to make. Like, what? So my question would be then, why doesn't Phil come up with anything? He's always relying on other
And
people.
how come?
You know, so
Yeah, and how come the best players are still the best players? How come Daigo is still placing highly in tournaments, even though everyone has all this new information, huh? Shouldn't everyone be able to be the top level player? But yet they aren't. So,
Stupid as shit.
it's almost like skills involved too. I don't know. Weird.
So anyway, that's just some of the few things that I have to say. But a lot of people will likely disagree with me, but that's a different perspective. Most of these people who play fighting games today, they only started playing in this modern era. They probably the first game they played was Street Fighter 4 or 5, right? And for me, it's like, dude, I've been playing Street Fighter 2.
for why would you think that? It's almost like Phil's referring to his audience as like children who were too young to play the older versions of Street Fighter like he did. If that's what he's assuming.
Yep.
Actually, I played Street Fighter 1, all right? Of course, it wasn't competitive. So for me, it feels so different,
Who fucking cares?
What it really is, it's that old school Smash Mouth feeling. To get good, you have to go to the arcade, you have to put your quarters in, you have to take your beat.
Somebody once told me.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Out to Shrek.
I ain't.
Things, but it's through that time-tested combat and metal that you get better. It's not, I sit in the lab, I sit in the lab, I sit in the lab, la 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 la. Oh, now I've memorized the same pattern that everyone else knows. Now I apply that online. And then you go online, I got lucky. Now I'm in my pattern, now I win the round. And then the moment, I couldn't apply the pattern, I lose instantly because I don't know how to play.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Fighting games. That's modern fighting games. Half the people I lose to are terrible at fighting games, but they've labbed enough that they've learned that pattern that you can't really get out of unless you get lucky because it's a guessing game.
So they beat you. Okay. They're not good though, but yet they beat you. Okay, got it. Okay. Interesting.
Well, anyway, anyone having streaming issues? No, there's no issues with the stream, correct? Nope, the quality looks good.
Good
We haven't
LARPing.
dipped. Nope, everything looks fine. So if there is issues, it might be a server
Always
issue on
say
YouTube
that,
side.
by the way, if you're LARPing.
Jesus, man. No, Phil's stream has no
Hey,
issues.
Philip, you
with
look
mine as
choppy.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil, why do you look drunk? Is it an issue with my stream or?
He had 2 sake bombs. It's Benihana's.
Everything looks good and green on my end.
Was that a burp that he suppressed?
Nope, everything looks fine. So if there is issues, it might be a server issue on YouTube side.
Look at his face.
Everything looks good and green on my end. Excuse me.
Burp.
He said excuse me, so yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Confirmed.
All right, so anyway, I want to get that off my chest. If I make a video about this, it'll be way more organized. Like, I'm just kind of all over the place today with this. But it's just the point I'm making is, for someone like me, who I'm not going to sit here and try hard out the games. I'm not going to sit here and lab out my shit. I don't have time for that. I have a busy life. I'm a variety
But
streamer.
yet-
When I play fight,
So you're not good enough.
Variety.
Oh, yeah, I took it off ages ago. That's just the fucking 5th time I said it. Fucking pay attention. Yeah, I told you it says a whole lot. Yeah, you finally caught one of them, to be fair. You finally caught one, so fair play. But for Phil,
Yeah.
Phil's aware of all the tools that are available that could actually improve his gameplay, but he refuses to use them and instead wants to make a video and complain why people don't fucking...
Yes.
Why things aren't the same as back in the day.
Correct.
Well, he knows...
I'm too busy complaining about the game to lab the game. Get it?
Yeah, Phil, spend that 30 minutes making that video, just fucking go in the lab instead and fucking practice. No, I ain't got time for that. I'm going to fucking make a video saying why everyone else is bad at games.
fighting games, that's my opportunity to play. So unless you want to see me have a lab stream where I do sit in training mode practicing a combo, and you want to go to sleep, I'm not going to be labbing. I'm just going to be playing. But it's become very, very tough to actually play fighting games at any kind of a fun capacity. When I play, I get experiences like yesterday, where I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to get my stuff down. If I make one mistake, the whole round's over. Things are dropping, and I like getting so frustrated because like, was it me?
So that's why. So Phil is fighting at a level which is close to master. That's why those people are close to fucking master, because they're good enough to punish every single fucking mistake you make. That's a fucking, you get away with making mistakes fucking lower down. Because that's why those fucking players are lower down. If you make any mistakes whatsoever against a fucking really good player that's close to fucking master, then yes, they're at the fucking ability and the level to punish your mistakes. You need to stop making so many goddamn mistakes, Phil. It's not everyone else's fucking fault that you make so many mistakes. That's all on you. So you got to fucking improve. Yes, fucking go into the lab. Yes, fucking try and improve your combos, working your combos, make sure. Because Phil, as much as Phil would love to deny this, he is a goddamn fucking pattern player. As much as he fucking wants to pretend he's not, he is basically a fucking, he is essentially Kami. Every single Kami that fucking wrecks him online, Phil uses that same sort of fucking tactic when he's playing Bison. It's just every time.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to No Exaggeration for the super chat, who says, I dare anybody to watch other stream 336. They can articulate why they win and lose more than DSP's wheel of excuses, and you learn things from them. Exactly. I sometimes watch, there's a channel which is hosting, which has like the best replays. Like the number 1 ranked Akuma versus like fucking number 3 ranked Bison or whatever. It's literally the top tier gameplays. Like for these fucking, you know, some of these fucking people playing.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to watch. It's really fascinating to watch, you know what I mean? Because they cancel each other out a whole lot of times. And it's like, it's usually quite close games or whatever as well. It really is good to watch. And Mister's begging for a screenshot. Give me a second, I'll just get a screenshot. Mister, you can stop spamming in chats. Calm down, boy. So yeah, but yeah, it's quite entertaining watching the best players play this game. When you get people that are really good at a fucking game play the game, it's quite an entertaining spectacle. Phil Burnell, though, is not one of those kind of people. He is not that good at the fucking game, which is why it's never usually fucking entertaining to watch him play the fucking game. Oh, balls. They didn't let me do it. Why do it? Ah, there we go. But if I can paste the image in it, was like, nah, try again. But there you go. There's the image, and let me just show it to members' Discord so members can enjoy it to their heart's content. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tacozilla. And Bugle. So, hold on, I was saying. So,
yeah, look at the chin action here. Good point, Steve. It's like it's like missing in action. Oh, there you go.
This is Bugle 912 with a submission here. Meanwhile, Phil is very aware of the corner demons. This is Tacozilla.
Oh, I sent you a new card too. If you could show that, please. I sent that. Someone inspired me to make this.
Oh boy.
I sent it to Discord.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a new card available.
This is your creation.
Yeah. New card here coming at you. Available tomorrow.
Oh, dear.
Rye for the pulley. Okay.
Quality stuff indeed. Bahama Bees Island Grill with an E, because you know it's fancy when it's got an E at the end.
Definitely.
Let's crack on with Bingo.
Was it my joystick? Was it the netcode? It wasn't input delay because we solved that issue. Like, one of the things has been taken out, right?
Ow.
So what is the factor? I don't even know. And it's so frustrating when you can't advance because simple little mistakes are leading to entire games of failure because everyone has labbed out so fucking much. Oh my god, man.
Okay. Try not to make as many mistakes. Let's move on.
I've said my piece. I think I've gabbed enough about fighting games this morning. Like I said,
Definitely.
I think I will kind of make at some point. I don't know if it'll be anytime like today, but I think I want to make like a formal video discussing it. But I don't know where to put it. Like I said, I would like to put it on DSP React, but I don't think anyone would watch it on that channel. I think I put it on...
You should fucking upload it and send it to Scrub Quotes.
Yeah, they'll play it anyway. So
This channel has a higher chance of being taken seriously and watched.
No, it has no chance of being taken seriously.
Who fucking
Thank you.
cares?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, now that we talked about that and got that out of the way, I believe...
Oh, what?
Why isn't it
a quick pull. Quick pull real quick. Oh, Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
For 3 stars. Oh.
A little bit of news to talk
hold on.
about. Let's do some game news. We have a little bit of news to talk about this morning, so let's go to that segment.
Oh, definitely.
And one of the news stories actually broke yesterday during this Capcom event that they did digitally. And people were telling me about it during my live streams, but I didn't have time to really look into it until last night. Dead Rising...
You had time last night to look into it, but you have no spare time.
Deluxe Remaster is coming out September 18th for pretty much everything. Okay, it is now running on the RE engine. I keep calling it Resident Evil engine. Apparently, that's not what it stands for, but it's the proprietary graphical engine that Capcom made for all of their games. I mean, all their games look gorgeous running on it. Resident Evil, Street Fighter. I mean, it's amazing, this engine. So now they're putting Dead Rising into this engine. But not only is the game going to look like a monstrous graphical upgrade, they have added tons of quality of life improvements, including an autosave feature. This was one of the major complaints about the game when people first played it, including me, is that you have to manually save. So you could do an incredible amount of stuff, but the manual saves are far apart from each other. You have to keep going back to the safe room to save, and that's incredibly frustrating because what if one little thing goes wrong? Now you got to replay an entire segment. You know, there's actually stretches in Dead Rising where like I have to rescue 5-6 people at once in one run, and if one thing goes wrong, do the whole thing over from the start. Like, oh fuck, you don't want to do that, right? So auto saving, really, really, really good feature.
Well, there's a thumbs up. That's our bottom right square ticked off.
Burger.
That's strange.
Double style.
You don't want to do that, right?
Hold on. What's it doing? Strange thumbs up. Like he leans back for it.
Auto saving.
Yeah, lean back style.
There we go. There's a fucking
Lean-
thumbnail right there. Look at that sign.
Lean back manual.
Yeah.
Double
like,
thumbs up.
when you get the perfect pull on WWE champions.
When you ask for a hamburger at Benihana, but they say we don't serve hamburgers, but you Karen out enough that they say, okay, we'll make a hamburger for you. That's what you do to the waitress after that. But you don't tip them though.
No, God, no, I would never tip that. No. They're luckier in the fucking place at all. And there we go. That was pretty fucking solid, actually. Let me just throw that in members of Discord as well.
That's a good one. That's a center style.
What the hell? Meester made
Center of the thumbnail.
Meester made something quite cursed, by the way.
Oh God.
Yeah. He's a bad boy for that. Yeah, that's quite horrific. Bloody hell, Meester. Less of that. Thank you.
Really, really, really good feature in that game. Revamped controls. For Dead Rising 1, it desperately needed it. Dead Rising 1 had a very weird control scheme, particularly like if you grabbed like a shopping cart or you were running around with certain things in the environment, the controls would feel terrible. And it's not that they were uncontrollable, it was like they were so different from what felt natural that you'd have to learn this system. And now they're redoing the controls to make it feel more natural for a modern audience. I think that's going to be an improvement. Improved UI, I mean, that's not a big deal, but any UI improvements are always welcome. The game is going to be fully voice acted, meaning no more reading those text boxes and shit.
Ooh.
Everyone's just going to talk out every scene, which is good. That way you don't have to fucking read all day. But for the most part, it's identical. Like, it's going to be the same game, just with quality of life improvements. And it's coming out September 18th for $50, $49.99. Now, for some people, they may feel like that's kind of pricey. And I'll be honest, I mean, it's exactly the same game.
Real quick, I promise.
No, it's okay.
He bitched at one of his members of chat when they said, "Are you going to play that game?" And he yelled at him and said, "No, why am I playing? It's nothing. Just graphical improvements and gives a
5
shit."
in a row. That's concerning.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I ticked that off because Phil said, "Honest, finally, it's another bingo." And big ups to Morgana, by the way, who are so happy. Morgana beat Elden Ring DLC before Phil did. So there we go. Morgana crushed Phil in his shitey little schedule. Take that. Morgana in their own real life fucking antics still beat you in your fucking shitey schedule, even though you're fucking home 6 days of the fucking week. Bloody hell, but yeah. So the bingo card's going quite well. As I said, we're 4 snorts away from a free space. The burps and the bosses, don't think that's going to happen for free spaces, but who knows. But yeah, still plenty of. Also, you've got the gaming news, and you've got the contributions and all that shit. We'll probably have some Q&A. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get the full house today. Good few ticked off, but I still haven't had that being said. So we're still looking out for that.
Yeah, no million. I'm telling you, million's not happening, guys.
Well,
I think that's a long shot.
The gaming news is bigger for that because sometimes you report gamings like sales and numbers and all that shit, or buyouts, and the word million will pop up. So I'm hopeful for it popping up here.
It's literally Dead Rising 1 looking better and playing slightly better. Now, Dead Rising 1 hasn't had a remake in, what, 8-9 years? I can't remember exactly when the one came out that was for, like, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But, you know, I think that it's a good thing to re-release the game, especially for, like, brand awareness. Dead Rising was, for a long time, one of the biggest franchises of Capcom, and then they ruined it with 4 and never made another one. maybe if this does well, this would be the notice that says, hey, you should make a new Dead Rising, right? Which I think is kind of what was happening with Capcom games. Basically, what they needed to see was a reinvigoration of fighting games, and now that Street Fighter 6 has been a success for Capcom, now they're realizing we should do other fighting game content, which is why they had this MVC collection coming out, and other. I mean, hell, we got Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui as guest characters in Street Fighter 6, and everyone now is thinking, hey, if they do well, they're probably gonna make another Capcom vs SNK game. They might, right? So maybe this is a way, if this remake sells, or remaster, or whatever you want to call it, maybe it'll push them, a little nudge to make a new Dead Rising game, and please, Lord, if they do, let it play like Dead Rising 1 and 2, not 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are just not very...
That is definitely a prayer hands. It's not his usual prayer hands, but he's literally praying for that there.
Make a new Dead Rising game, and please, Lord, if they do...
Please, Lord, if
they
they
do.
Yeah,
that counts. I'm good.
He's literally saying, please, Lord, then
let it play like Dead Rising 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely counting that, yeah.
Burger.
There we go.
2, not 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are just not very... They're not very challenging. They're just kind of running around mass murdering everything with, like, really no risk. And it makes it, like, basically not horror and not fun. I think Dead Rising 1 and 2 are better games than 3 and 4. So I would hope that they make it more like the originals. Anyway, so Dead Rising... Ultimate Remaster, whatever it's called, coming out September 18th. In fact, I will put that on my list. Some people have already asked me, am I going to play it? It's a maybe. Like, I've already played it.
Yeah, you
when I
missed
played it. That remake version, I already did everything in it.
Hold on, I got to do a quick pull.
I played it twice, if you remember. And by the way, Dead Rising is much better the second playthrough than the first. So I don't know if you guys would want to see me play it again or not. Think about it. Let me know.
Nope.
So get this. PlayStation architect Mark Cerny has filed a patent. And he's done things like this before, so don't get too excited, okay? But the patent is for backwards compatibility on the PlayStation console. Now, some people are excited thinking, wait a minute, does this mean that maybe on the PS5, they're actually going to look to have backwards compatibility with the classic PlayStation games, right? Don't know, right? Could we be able to play PS3 games on PS5, which you literally can't do right now because they don't run right? Yes. Right? What you have to do is that streaming cloud service shit over PS Plus Premium, right? Remember I tried it with Infamous 2, and it was fine, but the visuals were blurry and there was a little bit of input delay, but it was still playable. Well, they're talking about natively having PS3 games run on PS5, okay? I mean, that would be absolutely amazing if they did that. I mean, you could do that right now with the Xbox Series. You could play Xbox Series S and X games, Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, original Xbox games, all on the current Xbox console. Why does Sony not care about that? Do they really want their entire catalog of PS3 games to be lost forever?
I mean, it might be a lot of factors to it. It could be some financial issues or whatever. It could be a case of like having the fucking space to host all these fucking games on servers. There might be a lot of fucking reasons behind it, essentially. I mean, people would fucking love it, of course, you know what I mean? But Phil has no idea why. He's assuming things, of course, and just pulling things and excuses at his arse, but as usual. But yeah, it's certainly an interesting development to see this is happening, that they've got this patent out.
There's really no way to play them right now, unless you own a PS3, and who the fuck has a working PS3 in 2024, right? So you'd think they're going to do this, but some insiders are saying, actually, this has happened before, where there's been patents filed for something like this, and given the timing of the patent being filed, they actually think that maybe this is for PS6, not PS.
Yeah, some patents are filed. Just because some patents are filed as well doesn't mean there's actually going to be anything happening for it. It's just, you know, they have it just in case. But yeah, who knows what it'll be fucking for?
PS5. That maybe they're filing this early and then they're going to work on doing it, and when PlayStation 6 launches, that'll be a feature of PS6 at launch. Play the legacy library of PlayStation.
Okay. Odd side.
I guess we'll find out soon, but anyway, it's in the news. Now, here's something interesting. So, EVO registrations have closed. EVO is the big national tournament in the United States.
Hey, EVO!
Well, he didn't mention the one he was at. Well, yeah, but he mentioned EVO. No, it wasn't 2005. You said EVO 2005.
Yeah, this doesn't count yet.
Yeah.
It doesn't count yet. We'll see if he gets there.
Oh, if he does, that's a free space. If he mentions EVO 2005, it's not a free space. Fuck it.
Everything.
Yes.
For fighting games, that is. And here's our numbers. You ready for this? I mean, these numbers are insane.
Oh,
our numbers?
No,
Whose numbers?
No. The numbers he's got, this could be good. A million. We need a million, remember, so.
Street Fighter 6 has 5,265 entries. Tekken 8 has 4,646. Guilty Gear Strive 2,058. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, which is I believe it was the update to the Grand Blue Fantasy game that came out a year or two ago. 1,377. Leet. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Oh.
Phil, that's not Leet.
What?
No, that's not Leet.
Oh.
1,377? It's 37. I just let.
1,300. 1,337 is correct.
Yeah, but he said 77, didn't he? Well,
let me hear it again.
58. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, which is I believe it was the update to the Grand Blue Fantasy game that came out a year or two ago. 1,377.
Dumb fuck.
This is lit as fuck.
Leet.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, 1,101, which is insane to see a 1,000-person Street Fighter 3 tournament. I think it's the biggest they've ever had in the world. Under Night Rebirth 2. What the fuck is the name of this game? Under Night Inbirth 2 Celez? What the fuck is that?
Yep,
785 entries. Fucking rename your game. Anyway, Mortal Kombat 1, 645 players, and the King of Fighters 15, 375 players. Now, wait a second. One of these things is not like the others. Right?
Good song.
What?
The big three, the ones that we were talking about, that in the last year each had a new installment. Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat 1. What game sold the most out of those three? Are you aware? Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 far outsold Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8.
But by how many, Phil? Please give us numbers.
But did you hear the number of entries? Let's do this again. Street Fighter 6, 5,265 entries. Tekken 8, 4,646 entries. Mortal Kombat 1, 645 entries. So, do you get my point when we talk about Mortal Kombat? Because a lot of people, I think, don't get it when I mention this game. Because a lot of people think that it's like this giant popular game and everyone plays it and makes a lot of money and everything. And that's very true for like 2 months when the game comes out, right? And then after that, what happens is everyone plays it and they're like, wow, this game fucking sucks competitively. It's fine to play casually as a party game or whatever, but people just lose that honeymoon period of enjoying the game right away. And all the competitive players play it for like a month or two, and then they drop the shit out of it, and you never hear about it ever again. This has literally happened with every Mortal Kombat and every Injustice game. But with Mortal Kombat 1, it's actually the worst. This is...
Remember Phil earlier on was talking about how fucking Street Fighter 6 has been spoiled for him because everyone knows shit and they fucking got tech out straight away and all that. It sounds like Phil would have a lot more joy in his life playing Mortal Kombat 1. Because there seems to be a lot less there's a lot less pro players involved. So he would basically be, if he gets okay at the game, he'd be in the upper tier.
Yeah, just a reminder, the competitive players of fighting games are such a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? The really competitive ones are such a fucking small percentile of the player base. Like, who gives a shit? Like, do you think the company gives a shit? They still sold the most. They don't give a fuck.
Exactly, yeah. And of course, it's like a little bit more exposure, perhaps, for the game, whatever, if it showed it's fucking evil. But yeah, they're doing quite well anyway for numbers. But I'm just fucking annoyed and say million yet. That was a great chance for him to fucking talk about the numbers of the games are sold.
Yeah, it was.
And he fucking skipped it.
This is the biggest drop-off that NetherRealm has ever seen for a fighting game that they've ever put out. There's never been this more of a drop-off. Okay, so actually it's funny because some people are now talking online about what is going on with Mortal Kombat 1. Why do people just not like this game? Now, I told you my takes. Here's my takes. Number one,
no one cares.
The only improved thing about Mortal Kombat 1 is the graphics. The graphics are better than previous games. But if you look at the gameplay mechanics, they actually removed the mechanics from Mortal Kombat 11 to make the game simpler to play, but it made it worse. Now the game is too basic to be fun to play competitively. It's only a few basic strategies that are just repeated ad nauseum, like high-low mix-up, tossing in your cameo assist, okay? Number two, the game's too heavily reliant on cameo assists. If you like Mortal Kombat 1 feeling of 1v1 gameplay, well, guess what? You can't have that anymore because the cameos ruin it. There's no more 1v1. It's always the cameo coming in to kind of ruin the fight, so you can't really play it like a 1v1 fight anymore, okay?
Who fucking cares?
The game has some of the worst online play I've ever seen in a modern fighting game. Like both Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 are outstanding online experiences. Mortal Kombat 1 was laggy as shit. In the beta, in the full release, it was just bad. The connections were overall way worse. So, simplified gameplay that's not as good as the last few games, a cameo system no one asked for, and online play that sucks shit. Why would you think your game would have any longevity? Got it. True? I don't think NetherRealm thought it would. I think that NetherRealm knew this game wasn't that good, but they needed to put out another game to make some money because they had nothing else. Keep in mind that in their cycle, for the last
that's what they did.
Years,
all right, boys, we need something
that's
not that great. Get on it.
Yep. I was like, oh shit, I forgot this. We forgot to do this. Quick, what can we do?
Holy shit. We made this game too good. It needs to be shittier. All right, add some shitty features.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, man. Nah, because I love how Phil pretends to fucking know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, he's an authority in fighting games because he went to Evil one time.
Injustice. New Mortal Kombat game. Injustice 2. New Mortal Kombat game. And everyone was expecting either Injustice 3 or maybe a new game from them. And then we waited and waited and waited and there was nothing. And then all of a sudden, hey guys, another Mortal Kombat. But we won't call it Mortal Kombat 12. We'll call it Mortal Kombat 1. And we'll reboot. Wait, reboot? You already rebooted Mortal Kombat in Mortal Kombat 9. So now you're doing a reboot of the reboot. You know what I mean? Like, what were you thinking? Obviously, every sign points to they just pushed this game out to make some money. They knew it wasn't that good, and they didn't give a fuck. They just wanted dollar bill to keep finances going with their company. So
it's just like you, for real.
Actually, pro players have been weighing in on Mortal Kombat 1 and the fact that no one registered for this goddamn tournament at EVO. And here's the things that they're saying. Number one, Mortal Kombat 1's cameo system isn't appealing to everyone. Number two, people wanted a normal 1v1 Mortal Kombat and didn't get it because the cameos ruin it. And number three, the devs cannot help but force competitors to choose top 1 and 2. What does that mean? It means the game's insanely unbalanced. It basically means that unlike other fighting games where you can see variety, like when you play Tekken, my god, there's a ton of variety with the characters people pick. Street Fighter 6, yes, there's established top tiers, but you'll at least see good variety when you play the game. With Mortal Kombat 1, literally there's like 2 dominant characters that everyone else doesn't hold a candle to. So if you want to win a tournament, you're picking one of those 2 characters. Now the funny part is I couldn't even tell you who they are because I don't give a fuck about Mortal Kombat 1 because it sucks. So I don't even know who those dominant characters are in the game. From what I'm to understand, NetherRealm tried to counter this by patching the game and then patching it again and then patching it again. But every time they patch it to try to fix it, they just make another problem. So like, okay, so now this character is not the best character anymore. They nerfed them, but then it just makes these 2 the best instead. Okay, well now this one gets patched. Okay, so now this one is instead, and that just kept happening.
So is that hand graphs? Do you think is that enough to constitute hand graphs, or do you think?
Let me see it again. Let me see it again. Sorry.
There's are in the game.
One quick.
From what I'm to understand, NetherRealm tried to counter this by patching the game and then patching it again and then patching it again. But every time they patch it to try to fix it, they just make another problem. So like, okay, so now this character is not the best character anymore. They nerfed them, but then it just
they were high, that counts. But now they're low. Yeah.
That counts.
Cool. There we go. So where is hand graphs? There it is.
Burger.
There we go.
These 2 the best instead. Okay, well now this one gets patched. Okay, so now this one.
Why is he hold on?
No, definitely.
Okay, so now this character is not the best character anymore. They nerfed them, but then it just makes these 2 the best instead.
Why is he holding the 2 characters like that?
Feels like a bag of sand.
What? It's such a weird way to put your hands. These 2 characters right here, they're the best instead. And I'm presenting to you. I'm holding them up. Use your imagination to visualize me holding these 2 characters up. Colleen says, bib grab. Phil's never grabbed bibs in his fucking life unless they're his own.
Okay, well now this one gets patched. Okay, so now this one is instead, and that just kept happening. There's always 2 top characters in the game. So it's just sad that NetherRealm, I think that they were on the right track. I actually think that like what they were doing with the franchise, especially Mortal Kombat 11 and some of the changes they made that honestly made it feel more Street Fighter-esque. This was the way to go if they actually wanted their game to be taken seriously competitively. But instead, they just went completely in the wrong direction with MK1 for a cash grab, and now no one cares about their game. Here we are, the first major EVO, right? Since the game came out, literally the second to last most registered game, and no one's talking about it. No one cares about it. If you cancel the tournament today, no one would cry. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know that?
And why is Phil laughing about it? Like, why does Phil take glory and joy in that particular fact that there's barely any pro players playing the game? It's a strange thing for Phil to laugh about. Like, I thought he was a fucking champion of game developers having good games and doing well, but here he is laughing about the game not fucking making a mark in his big massive tournament.
Mortal Kombat, highest selling fighting game of all time, the highest selling franchise of all time. But yes, let's hear how they're not happy about things. Okay. Definitely. They are coping.
So that's the game news for today, guys. Thanks for listening. I have a couple shout outs to do here. And then we'll probably do a little bit of Q&A. We'll see how time permits. If we want to end the show on the earlier side, get extra Elden Ring gameplay, we can do that. We've done that a few times. Okay. First of all, shout out to Sleep, who has gifted a membership and it went to Piece of Peace.
No. Wait. What?
Shout outs.
There's no way. There's no way it actually went to reveal Piece of Peace.
Hear the saltiness in his how he says it. Listen to that again.
There's no way this went to a real Piece of Peace, surely.
Okay. First of all, shout out to Sleep, who has gifted a membership and it went to Piece of Peace. Although I don't know if that's the real Piece of Peace or not. But Sleep.
Oh, he's a real Oh, no surprise. Piece of Peace.
Oh, that's a shout out.
Piece of Peace's race streams crush Phil every fucking time without fail. Like, usually, sometimes like double the amount of viewers, you know, it's insane.
Basically said in the chat earlier that previously they had been gifted some memberships and they wanted to pay it forward. So thank you to Sleep for supporting the channel. On the tip side of stuff, we have a couple tips already to talk about. My first tip of the day is a $10 tip from Only Iced Infinite. He says,
is that enough to constitute the whale button? It's only $10, but it's double digits, which is rare for him these days. Nah, it's only 10. It's still $10.
Just beat Mesmer. That boss fight is insane. If the final boss is harder.
Oh, boss, hit twice.
Boss. Pray for us. Good luck. I've actually heard that I don't know who the final boss is, but I heard the final boss of the DLC is supposedly the hardest boss in FromSoft history. A lot of people actually who legitimately would fight the boss gave up and said fuck this, and ended up summoning and using every cheap tactic possible to beat the boss because apparently it's so hard.
Oh my god.
So, I guess we'll see when I get there, but you know me with my pacing and balances, I probably won't even get there for another 2 weeks, honestly. Like, we're not even 2 weeks into it now, and people are saying, yeah, you're about halfway through the DLC. So yeah, probably another 2 weeks before we get to the endgame stuff. We'll see. Okay.
That was a lot of bosses in quick succession. We're 2 bosses away from a free space. Bloody hell.
I received a $2 tip. Could you please wish my boyfriend Timothy a happy birthday? Please, we're watching your stream right now. Absolutely not. I'm incredibly offended that you would ask me, Darkside Phil, to wish your boyfriend Timothy a happy birthday. Why on earth would I wish your boyfriend Timothy a very special, fun, and happy day today, the day of his birth? I would never do such a thing on my streams. How dare you presume that I would wish Timothy a very happy birthday? Thank you for the $2 tip.
Dude. That was awesome, dude. I nailed it. That was amazing.
Who fucking cares?
That was hilarious. Dude.
I received a $1 tip.
Uh-oh.
Someone says after the stream, can you check your email for an unban request? Well, hold on.
Let me do it on stream instead.
Hang on. Money. I'll give you special treatment.
Hold on.
Hang on. Everyone can hang on. Let me get a quick pull here. Ooh, Super Fly Snuka, 4-star. Not bad. Hang on. Let me do another one. Ooh, okay. Papa Shango. Not bad. Let me do another one real quick here.
Okay. I don't have to do that anymore because I just took care of it. There you go. Congratulations.
Okay. He wouldn't remember it anyway.
Sometimes it's not so easy. That was a super easy one. I was able to do it instantly.
Oh,
there you go.
How easy was that? Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada bang. Probably a troll. It's probably a troll, but that's fine. They'll just get
Hey, Phil said troll. That helps for us.
Burger. Banned anyway, so I don't care. All right. So, guys, at this point, I'll open up the chat to open Q&A.
That's it.
Oh my. And apparently somebody looked ahead to the future, and Phil is on $14, so he gains one more door between now and what happened to Phil in almost an hour. We are behind Phil by almost an hour. 57 minutes behind, 58 minutes behind.
Oh my god, we gotta speed it up.
Yeah, we're already at 1.5.
We're behind by an hour? That's fine. Let's just let him cook more.
We're at 1.75 now.
Yeah.
Anything you want to talk about? Hit me, type me in the chat if you have a contribution.
Holy shit! Fantastic, Mr. Sam.
Oh shit!
Sam's in the fucking chat.
It's the guy.
Where the fuck
is that him?
Sam, I've had a fucking sore tooth for ages, man. I've been looking for you everywhere.
I know. Is that really him?
I imagine it is. He's got a wrench. I only give one wrench to a fantastic Mr. Sam. I don't give a wrench to every fucking Sam I see. But yeah, I just seen Sam's name.
It's a LARPer.
Derail the entire stream. Sam's fucking here. Hooray! But we have missed the crap. Yes. You know what? Is Steve still in the audience as well? Is Steve still in the crowd as well? Because if Steve is still around, he was here. Hold on. Because Sam has turned up out of nowhere, then I feel I should play it.
Jesus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always going to be fucking funny no matter what. I don't know why captions are on the fucking thing. How do you fuck that turn them off? But shit, is it here? Captions, get the fuck away.
That was. We should give credit to Kaiser. Kaiser's the one who gave the audio for that. So big up to Kaiser.
It's a fantastic. It's one of my favourite shows. You know, I couldn't believe when I heard it a fucking time on your show. It's so fucking good. I think I'm responsible for most of the views on it as well.
Yeah.
Movie sign tipped £1. 999999999.
9.
Thank you.
9.
Yeah. Movie sign there with 9 nines. 999999999. So there we go.
Big up.
So there you go. And it's great that all three of you are here at the same time just for me to fucking spam that thing again. But hey, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself, you know. It's been a long time since we've seen Sam, so it's good to see Sam back as well. I hope you're doing well, Sam, by the way. And yeah, Steve always gets a good laugh as well, me playing it, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. And it's one of those things, I actually contributed to this short. This little burning circle.
Yes, you did.
Not shit, yeah. That's actually, I sent that to you, I think. Yeah, well, billing you to try and make it as fast as possible. But yeah, it's one of those things where I had a small hand in it. You know, but yeah, it's a brilliant clip though, you know. Well, big ups to Kaiser, as you say, for sending it into the show in the first place. It's a fantastic fucking thing. So yeah, anytime Phil says million, or if I just feel like it, I just play the clip. But fuck it. Because, you know, so how about I said, because we had the whole three of the people involved in that short here at the same time to enjoy that free space for that. Free space.
Yes.
So we had a free space for Phil saying former pro, and now got a free space for Sam turning up from out of nowhere like an RKO to say, hey guys, how y'all doing? So there we go. So let's crack on with bingo because we are an hour behind. But that was worth a derail. That was a great derail in my opinion.
Obviously gets priority. I'll shout it out. Please today, if you like Elden Ring, you like my gameplay, my content, please support the stream today. Yesterday's Street Fighter stream, for some odd reason, was my least supported Street Fighter stream in a very long time, and I don't know why. The Riven stream last night was not bad. I forgot to talk about Riven. So FYI, last night I played Riven Remastered. It's really good, and here's why.
It was horrible.
It's basically like Myst, only I feel the location's more interesting, there's more to discover, and unlike Myst, which is pre-rendered cutscenes, right? It's just you kind of like go around pre-rendered environments. In Riven Remastered on PC, everything's full 3D rendered. So it looks really nice. Now, I'm not playing it at the best graphical quality because my mini PC can't handle that. So I'm doing this weird like mid-level, but it still looks pretty good, and it's running at a pretty decent frame rate. It's not like full 60 all the time, but it looks pretty good. If you like that point-and-click adventure game idea from the 90s, but you want to see an actual 3D rendering of it, it's kind of like mind-numbing because like, dude, I wish that the original games looked like this in the 90s. You know, it would have been so much better because there really aren't point-and-click adventure games like this anymore, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But I had a blast with it. The first two hours last night was really fun. If you like my Myst playthrough from several years ago, you're definitely going to like this Riven playthrough, so give it a look. And that continues on Saturday night, okay? No, wait, it continues Thursday night. My bad. Thursday is Street Fighter 6 and more Riven Remastered. I forgot. Yeah. Lucy, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate the membership, Lucy. Rebecca says, do you think you and Kat would play Robin Hood Sherwood Builders? She tried it and hated it. She tried playing it on the Xbox Series S. It runs terribly. The frame rate dips constantly. The controls are very wonky because you can tell it's a PC game that they quickly ported. She played like an hour of it, hated it, and says she'll never play it again. So there you go. Would I go back to Tekken? No, I would not spawn killer. One fighting game is enough for me. There's no way I can play more than one at a time at any competitive level. I already don't play Street Fighter 6 enough.
You can barely play Street Fighter 6 as it fucking is, and that's the one fighting game at a fucking time you're playing.
I know, come on.
By the way, Phil stops.
I bet you asked was Riven. Go ahead.
Phil, so basically it's like 30 more minutes of this podcast.
Okay.
So
yeah, we can get through that.
But at 1.75 speed.
Petchy asked, is Riven worse than Stardew real quick? And yes, let me tell you, Petchy, it's worse for the audience and Phil because in chat is dense. They don't give a shit about a game like that, and no one gives a shit about this game. No one knows what's going on. So in Stardew, at least you get dense pay and play DSP because they know what to do. But Riven, man, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
No one that was, it's you got to know PC gaming, old PC gaming to care about that. None of his real fans do. So it's just sitting there, him trying to work through. He knows what's going on too, oddly, because he looked at a guide or watched other people play it. So it's very bad. It's way worse than Stardew.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just checked the members Discord, and Tacozilla and Bugle have been busy. So,
Okay.
So Tacozilla, first of all, came up with this one. Good old grey whale tail gin. Bugle 912.
Whale tail.
Came up with Phil been missing. Dark Side Phil.
Well, he's not missing though, but
Paul Bonnell. The National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children. Phil's one doing the fucking exploiting. Tacozilla came back with a vengeance and came up with this.
there you go. That's the best one.
That is just Tacozilla is just unstoppable sometimes when he fucking gets going. He is just, you cannot
Try to say
stop
we're on
that
level
person.
1 now, bitches.
Oh yeah. Fucking bang. Have a nice day. Okay, let's crack on with bingo.
Hang. So no, I'm not going back to second.
Okay.
The Blimp says,
Great
officially
question.
entering the second half of the year, how's your year been? You seem to be going quicker. Is it slow? Time is a weird thing.
Come on, he talked about this yesterday. Phil's like, this is an amazing year so far. This year's been a big W for me. Boring.
How's your year going?
Here's the thing.
God.
Definitely time is flying. Like, it feels like the year just ended, and here we are, it's July, right? And in fact, we're about to have an insane heat wave this coming week. It's gonna be like 90 plus degrees outside all week. It's like, oh god, the air conditioner's pumping constantly and everything. Oh boy, right? But no, time is moving fast. I'll say this. When things are going well, time passes more quickly. When things are going poorly, time drags on. Last year, there was a lot of bullshit and drama and nonsense going on, like my first half of 2023, and it felt like that was endless. And then once the summer hit and Street Fighter 6 came out, and everyone was excited for the new content, and everything was more positive, the year flew by. This year, I'd say things have gone pretty smoothly and pretty fast for me. Like, you know, at least, you know, business-wise, stream-wise is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about my personal life or anything like that, you know. But as for things here on streams, the games we're playing and everything, yeah, like it feels like the year is moving pretty quickly in that regard. And that's a good thing. I just wish that for some reason that humans could savor the good times. A lot of times it's hard to do that because it seems like they pass by faster, right?
Humans? Aren't you one of those?
Questionable. Yeah, that's up for debate, I'd say. I just wish these
I wish
human-style
humans
creatures...
could.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's funny as well, because randomly earlier on, I was watching Men in Black, like some of Men in Black, and fucking Edgar, and the alien skin suit thing. It's Phil. Phil's a fucking cockroach in a fucking human suit. It doesn't fit him properly. Looking at all the shaped tail and everything, yeah, that's not a fucking human we're looking at.
Let's see here.
Let's see here.
Did everything about replaying Dark Souls 2? Yeah, someone asked me that the other day too, and I said I would consider doing it. I replayed it once with Scholar of the First Sin. Maybe at some point we would replay it again. But considering that we're doing Elden Ring and there's been other Souls-like games recently, that's why it hasn't really been a consideration. Abdullah says Street Fighter 6 is his personal favorite game that I'm playing right now. He wished that I was a more focused streamer, just on Street Fighter 6 so I could actually get better. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, if I were a focused streamer only focused on Street Fighter 6, likely a lot of the fun and stuff that we do, we wouldn't be able to do. I'd lose a lot of my audience because not everyone's into competitive fighting games. And honestly, I'd probably feel burnt out. That's one of the reasons why when I started on YouTube, I distinctly made the decision during that 2009, 2010, 2011 era that I wanted to do variety. I had an opportunity to do.
You can't make 2009, 2010, 2011 era. You didn't fucking take 3 years to make a choice.
No,
It's like an era. The era of me fucking making money. Not trying to make money.
Fighting games. But I just kind of said, nah, I like fighting games, but I don't want to only do that, and I think it was the right choice. Jade said the story is a hot mess. And he misses 1v1. He's a big fan of Mortal Kombat, and he'll be in and out today. Okay, yeah, Jade, I agree with you on all of those sentiments. I really do.
Thank you, Jade.
Oh, did you see Jade's new line? Did you see Jade's fucking banger of a new line?
Yeah, he had a classic.
What was it?
If you know, relax.
So hold on.
If you know, relax.
Let me search Gamerface because I think he may have a screenshot of it. Hold on.
Please.
Oh, there it is. So
Hey, bud. Oh, you can't see. Yeah.
there you go.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud. When go mad, remember chill.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Jade. You are right about that.
This is meant to be Jade, portrayed as Jade.
Oh.
Remember, I don't know if it is or not, but
It's
remember.
a matchup.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Remember, Jade's in a wheelchair. So this is. You can tell it's fake because this one's got legs that operate and stand them up.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems like mean, but yeah, fuck it. I'm an arsehole, what can I say? Yeah, that was Jay's new coat, by the way, and people are losing their minds for Jay's new coat, you know. It's almost as, it's basically a sequel to At Time Go.
Yes.
But one says, if I beat the final boss by respecking, I use a shield and a bleed weapon to beat him easier. Is that beating the boss fairly? Why not?
We have a free space for bosses, because Phil just said boss twice. We have a free space for bosses. We're one snort away from another free space. So yeah, we're fucking getting tons of free spaces as things stand. I can't actually losing count right now. As things are, we have four free spaces.
Literally beating the boss in any way is beating the boss fairly. You know that, right? Unless you hack the game or cheat somehow. Using established things that are from the game to beat the game is fine. I don't know why people would think that it's not. That's kind of weird to me. You wouldn't even think that, right? Now, if you're someone who wants to challenge yourself and do it in a more creative way, that's different. If you're someone who streams for a certain kind of audience that expects you to do crazy challenge runs where you're deprived level 1 only using throwing dung at the enemy.
Level 1, that's just like you, Phil. For real, for real.
And you know what I'm saying? You light your body on fire before every fight. Whatever the challenge may be, you know, maybe you think that that's not fair. But if the mechanic is in there, then it's fair. There is no competition to beat these games in any certain way. It's just not, okay? Goldfish says, I think you're used to time passing when you're older. When you're 5 years old, a year is a fifth of your life. When you're 40 years old, a year is a 40th of your life. That is true, but at the same time, Goldfish, here's another thing that's an astute observation I made. When you're young, right, you got a lot of time. It's not like, oh, you're a kid, you wake up, you immediately got to do this, then you're doing 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 this, and you're doing this, this time for bed. It's not like that when you're young. When you're young, it's usually like you get up, you go to school, you come home from school, you do your homework. Okay, now what do? Well, I got a bunch of free time. What do I do now?
Friends.
Right?
Yeah, Phil, there's a thing.
What?
There's a thing that children have when growing up, and they're called fucking friends and a social life and all that shit.
Fuck you and your friends.
That's actually what I was gonna say. Like, I was actually doing that go thing. I did exactly what he said you didn't do. I did that. I was like,
some kids have a really busy fucking even as a kid. Some kids have a really fucking busy like life as a kid because there's a lot of extracurricular stuff they're doing as well. As children, maybe they fucking got extra learning to fucking do. Maybe they're fucking having to go places for like classes. Like maybe they play fucking football or whatever, or baseball or softball or something, anything. But there's all sorts of things. Me personally, I do agree with the sentiment that time seems to fucking pass a lot slower when you're younger. It's a strange sort of thing. That, yeah. But Phil trying to say
it does.
But Phil trying to argue that kids have less to do when they're younger is dumb, in my opinion, because kids are still busy for a good chunk of the day anyway. Like, they spend 6 hours a day minimum at school, whereas most people when they grow up spend 8 hours a day at work. On average or whatever, you know, so it's like only a couple of hours difference in there, you know what I mean? And yeah, time just fucking flies when you get older. It's just the way it is, I guess, with your fucking body clock or something. But go on, Phil, try and pretend you understand what kids go through.
You go to school, you come home from school, you do your homework. Okay, now what do? Well, I got a bunch of free time. What do I do now? Right? Or it's a weekend, you're not at school. What do? You got the whole day to do whatever you want. Right? Well, what's the problem when you're a kid? You don't have the means to do what you want to do. Oh, I want to go over a friend's house. Well, there's no way to get over there right now. You don't have a car, your parents aren't available to drive you over there, and maybe your friend's busy or doing something. Oh, I want to go to the park. You can't get there. There's no means. What do I want to play a video game? You don't have any money to buy one, right? So what ends up happening is you have all this time, but no means to do what you want to do. So what happens? Boredom. And boredom makes time pass incredibly slowly. So when you're a kid, you're bored.
Objection, Phil. You bore us to death on a fucking daily fucking basis. And yet, well, I will say, when we endure Phil and the bingos, it does seem to drag on sometimes. Phil does seem to have a strange knack for making time slow down when we're enduring him. You know? It feels like we've been here for what 10 hours, 12 hours, you know? It's only been, what, 2.5 at most. so there we go. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, but I don't know. I object though to Phil trying to say, oh, if time, I don't know. It's just, you keep yourself busy, and kids always keep themselves busy when they're younger. It's just that when you're younger, it feels like time goes on forever. It's just a strange trait of being a child, I guess. Maybe it's because when you're younger, you don't have a proper concept of time. You don't have a proper appreciation of time. You don't pay attention to time too much. I don't know. But it's a strange thing from Phil here. Strange argument from him.
A lot.
But let me tell you, you could always find something to do. No matter how slow time went, I could always find something to do. I was never like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's always something to do.
I was never too fucking bored. It's like, okay, so if I wasn't, so if I had a computer, I had a console growing, I was fucking Mega Drive and all that shit, you know, when I was very young, and the PlayStation or whatever, when I was a bit older. But if I wasn't playing games or whatever, I'd be watching TV or whatever, fucking, you know, kids fucking TV shows, home from school or whatever, or I'd be playing fucking football with my friends at the fucking back. Soccer to you Americans, on that back. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying though, you kept yourself busy because, you know, you had. Most of us had people, I mean, obviously people are different, you know what I mean? But, yeah, you always found something to do to kind of keep yourself entertained. Yeah, what about you, Phil? What did you do when you were a kid and you were bored?
Time barely passes. When you become an adult, all of a sudden every moment of every day is already pre-planned and assigned to something.
I love how Phil has to point to himself to try and prove to everyone he's an adult.
And because of that, time barely passes. When you become an adult, all of a sudden every moment of every day is already pre-planned and assigned to something because your life is so busy. Right? Like for me, I woke up today, I immediately had to get up, use the bathroom, shave, shower, have breakfast with my...
I immediately had to wake up and use the bathroom. And then had to have breakfast with his wife. So partly when you're a child...
That's a very tough schedule.
So partly children don't have to use the bathroom when they wake up, and they also don't have to worry about having breakfast when they wake up. I didn't realize children could skip these things.
You didn't know that?
My wife, feed Jasper Kitty, get the food out in the backyard for all the animals that are out there, clean up the downstairs a little bit, come into the office, set up a stream, get the stream going,
Is that
stream
a
chat,
job?
tune everything here, approve comments, check emails, get the stream going, do the podcast, play Elden Ring, just find the time to take a piss and shit between there at some point, go downstairs, have dinner with my wife, clean up after dinner, maybe relax for 30 minutes.
Dude, trying to sound busy like this.
Yeah, it's fucking cringe as all fuck. I've had a busy wee day, kind of in the grand scheme of things, but at the same time I've had slow parts of the day. You know what I mean? Like I was working from home today. Normally working from home, you'd think it's an easier thing to do. You get a longer line. Not really. I was up at my usual time anyway, because I was on puppy patrol today. Like once a week, my partner goes into the office, so that means I stay home and I take care of the wee puppy. So I was trying to batter through work as quick as I could, you know what I mean, just so I could fucking take care of the pup and do all that shit. Guess what dumbass thing I fucking did earlier on today, which it was a bit embarrassing. Go
ahead.
I just fed my dog, took him out the back garden, you know, just to fucking do his business or whatever. Had a ball with him as well, just so I could throw my ball about, you know, and then let him run about, whatever. I locked myself out of my home.
Nice.
So I'm out there with a wee pup in the garden, thinking, shit, I'm trapped here. I was like, honey, Seb, can you come back home quickly and save me here? I've locked myself. Oh, fuck me. So yeah,
nice.
I was out there for like 90 minutes with my poor wee dog who just got fed up chasing the ball over and over again. It's like, here you go, keep going for it. 90 fucking minutes and me just like waiting. And I got my phone, try my best to try and convince work I'm on my lunch, you know, and I can't do anything right now for work. Oh, bloody hell, it was embarrassing. But yeah, it's one of those things. But so that was a time of my day where my time was not served very well. But I kept myself busy. Yes. I was like, I went and made dinner. I had to go out and get dinner, fetch dinner, you know, and got it back home and cooked it, not shit, you know, and all that crap. Phil's life, I mean, that's a normal thing, though. You, that's normal for you as well. It's normal for most of us to have things to fucking do and take care of. And yet, I'm not trying to fucking sit here. I mean, I'm streaming today like Phil is. I'm not trying to fucking say, guys, I've been so fucking busy. Oh, I've had real life. You wouldn't imagine. You couldn't understand. I had to wake up. I had to go to the fucking bathroom. I had to squat. I had to, you know, imagine ice cream. No, I don't know. It's a strange one. Phil's trying his best here to make his boring, mundane little life sound like he's a fucking roller coaster of an experience. Let's hear him cook again. Let's just hear him briefly fucking burst and tell us how busy his life is.
Shave, shower, have breakfast.
Oh, hold back. Oh, he shaves apparently.
Every day is already pre-planned and assigned to something because your life is so busy, right? Like for me, I woke up today, I immediately had to get up, use the bathroom, shave, shower, have breakfast with my wife, feed Jasper Kitty, get the food out in the backyard for all the animals that are out there, clean up the downstairs a little bit.
You don't have to do that.
Get the stream going, stream chat, tune everything here, approve comments, check emails, get the stream going, do the podcast, play Elden Ring, just find the time to take a piss and shit between there at some point, go downstairs, have dinner with my wife, clean up after dinner, maybe relax for 30 minutes. Get back to the late stream, set up the stream, talk with everyone in the stream chat, get the stream going, play Stardew Valley, interact with everyone. Oh, end the stream, upload the videos, set up the schedule for the next day, go downstairs, make the list for tomorrow's shopping, do this, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my life. Like, boom, 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 boom. And when everything is full, when you have so many things you need to do, time just zoop, passes by like so fast. You don't have the time to just like sit here and relax. Like literally right now, watch this. Here's something I almost never do.
Damn it, I thought I was going to stand up. We couldn't hear that because your microphone filters. He was trying to just breathe out and exhale. But his microphone filters stopped the effect and ruined the effect. He had to do it louder just to make sure it heard him.
I'm just sitting here, I'm breathing calmly, relaxing. I don't have 100 topics to talk about immediately. I'm not rushing into the game. I'm not rushing to answer every single one of your tagged comments.
You don't do that. You don't do that either.
Right? And now, time is actually passing more slowly. It is. I can...
No, it's fucking no.
Oh my god. What are you, time traveling?
Right? But how often do we both get to do that?
Time.
Right? You're so busy, you have to cram in a million things today. So,
well, he said it. He said a million things.
Burger.
I'm not going to play the show again. Yeah, but I've already played the show earlier on.
I was wrong.
Again. Well,
yeah, no, not again.
I really had it earlier on, but it's a very special occasion we had it earlier on. He said million, so there we go.
Oh, you know, and so time, boom, 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 bat flying by. But if something bad happens, right? If you're being tortured by something, if you're being bothered by something, then it's like you just want that moment to pass as fast as possible. But because you're in that moment of pain or suffering or annoyance or whatever it is, it feels longer.
If you're being waterboarded.
I don't think I
agree.
Go
slowly if you're being tortured.
I'm not entirely sure I agree with sentiment either, because I'm sure we've all been through periods of like great suffering. Time doesn't seem to go slow, does it?
Oh my god!
Me anyway.
What's up?
I don't know about you, but yeah. So thank you very much to. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, there's two at once.
Oh my
yeah.
God, what's up?
Oh, bloody hell, it never rains but it pours.
Oh my god. What's up?
It's like fucking buses, 3 come along at once. Thank you First of all, thank you very much to No Exaggeration. Sorry, No Exaggeration for a super chat. It says, just like you human styles, I also eat and bathe. Exactly. Phil's pretending children don't have to worry about fucking eating and bathing in the fucking morning or whatever, going to the bathroom or anything like that. It's a strange thing. Like, oh, Phil's like so busy because he has to fucking, take a shit in the morning. Petchy, thank you very much for super chat, who says, being an adult means you have to eat breakfast. According to Phil Burnell, it does, I guess.
Don't forget about putting food out for the animals in the backyard that are not pets.
Why couldn't fucking cat? What was cat doing all this fucking time? Anyway, thank you.
Why don't you just not do it? You don't have to do that.
Who fucking knows? Thank you to Baltic Bro as well. The Baltic Bro, I think, has given up and trying to piss you off anymore. But yeah, Baltic Bro is now saying this damn regard just pissed me off. Dude, I work 14 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week. And he's saying playing video games is hectic. Oh my god. Yeah, Phil loves to fucking pretend he is one of the hardest working people on the planet by sitting in his arse all day, playing games badly, and yelling at people on the internet.
I think all the things he said are just sitting on the computer moving your mouse around, right? Like that's what all of those things are actually.
Like, so I work in office. So I work in office. I work for a bank as well. So yes, it is kind of tiring. It's not a hard job to do, but it's tiring to fucking make sure you're staying focused if you're staring at a fucking computer screen all day.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not a hard job. It's not. My job is quite easy. Not easy, but it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's not physically taxing. You're not digging
Movie
a ditch
sign
out
tip
there.
£1. What Dave doesn't understand is that we regular folk have to do all that shiz he just said. And still go to work and handle our business, not sit around an air-conditioned room, playing video games, you feckin' dolt.
Oh, movie sign there.
That's true.
Yeah, good point for movie sign. You know what I mean? Like, we have to fucking go through the exact same stuff. You know what I mean? Like, my days are quite fucking long, personally. You know what I mean? I'm usually up at like fucking before 6 AM just so I can try and get a morning gym session in before I start work or whatever. Then I do work back home, whatever, try and get some dinner sorted before some bingo streams, usually, whatever, later on that night. So yeah, I certainly I do appreciate the days off I get from Phil Burnell. Tomorrow, for example, I don't have to worry about bingo. Phil's got a day off today for that. I'll probably check out That Being Said at some point. That's a good plug for you. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's Phil is trying to pretend he's the only one that's been so busy, but he has no idea of what other people go through because there is no one else in Phil's life apart from Kat, and she barely fucking talks to anyone. It's just one of those, I don't know. Liana broke him in many ways, in my opinion. Like, Liana was probably the best thing that could have happened to Phil, and Phil broke her heart and she fucking bolted. You know? And Broside Phil just pointed out there, Phil doesn't have to worry about house maintenance or lawn care. He has taken care from him.
Nope.
He doesn't have to worry about that shit either. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and Steve Ed is like, don't forget to plug Broside Phil and me on Friday. Yeah, so yeah, keep an eye on, I assume it's Broside Phil's channel. I think Broside Phil's been hosting those streams. But it has Steve Ed on as well.
Don't forget to plug. Are you guys going to gangbang or something? He said, don't forget to plug Broside Phil and me on Friday. Okay, King Jab, please don't forget them. You got to plug them on Friday.
I've got his message on the screen. People can see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And I'm sure.
I meant a different kind of plug.
Oh yeah, butt plugs. Yeah, Broside Phil, I'm sure will include details of when the stream starts in the chat. He has my permission.
That's when time passes slower.
Okay.
Take a sip.
No, OMG, I'm not going to play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. I don't care about it. Parasolo says, I love your content because of the variety. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see here.
I love your content because of the variety. Imagine loving someone's content just because there's variety involved. Doesn't matter about the ability or the skill level or the personality that Phil has. No. Phil's playing something different. I love that. It's different. Is there anything else you love? No. There's variety. That's all I care about.
All I give a shit about. Thank you.
When I go back to Call of Duty multiplayer, no, only when the new one comes out. And I am fascinated for when the new one comes out, because this time around, I'll actually be playing it on Xbox Series X this time with full 120 hertz, possibly 120 frames per second. I've never played a game at that rate before. I'm curious how it looks, if it's any different or whatever. So that's going to be interesting. Soul Psych Records asks, what's your favorite video game soundtrack? That's too hard to answer. Like, I grew up with so many games that are classics to me, like Zelda Link to the Past and Street Fighter 2 and Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 6 and 4. And, you know, I keep going to Earthbound, Suikoden. You know, I could sit here and probably name 40 games that are amazing soundtracks. You know, modern era, like Mass Effect 1.
So what's your favorite, though?
Awesome music. So I don't have just one. There's no way I could ever narrow it down.
Okay, no favorite. Thanks.
Lucy says she lived in Siberia for 2 years and I was back in the States. Well, welcome back. Hopefully things are going good for you.
Fuck, what are they doing in Siberia? That's a strange place to fucking live randomly. Were they in jail or something? I think of Siberia and I just think that's where people get fucking sent to if you fucking do something wrong in Russia. Like, you broke the law to the fucking Siberian death camp to you. Oh, fucking big ups to fucking randomos, I guess.
Siberia. If you want to check that out, old school game called Siberia that took place in Siberia. It's pretty hype. I recommend it.
I've
Point
heard
and
of
click
it, yeah.
style.
I've heard of it, yeah.
That man says, I'm older than you. Finding time to do nothing is impossible. Exactly. It's like any moment that you take to not be doing something.
I love how that guy's saying that while he's doing nothing, sitting on a Phil Burnell stream, finding time to give Phil a comment and engaging in Phil's chat.
Yeah.
That guy has no time whatsoever in his fucking life, but he just took some time out to talk to Phil and send him a message and communicate with him.
Something is just a moment that now needs to be made up later because you didn't do what you were supposed to be doing at the time when you could have done it, right? Excuse me, sorry about that. That was absolutely disgusting.
Okay.
Group says meditation
Nice.
with DSP should be a regular segment on streams. Okay then. Goldfish says you should go on vacation where you relax on a beach. I think it would be helpful. Oh, I do too. I mean, but how can I do that? I have to work. I can't not work because a day not work is a day no money earned, and a day no money earned is a day I can't pay my bills. At least in the current state of how things are right now. Also,
Okay.
you know, I talked about this too. One of the factors is, you know, we have pet Jasper. Literally, Jasper has always been with us. And so for us to be away from him would be like a traumatic experience because he's always had us as like his parents with him.
But you left him with somebody
Except for when he
married.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Except for when he wasn't. I hope someone brings it up in chat, please.
Mhm.
I know it's too late now to,
Oh,
to
poor.
do it, but
Fantastic Mr. Sam. I don't know how much out of the loop Fantastic Mr. Sam's been, but he's asking, can his TV even display 120 hertz? There's a lot you have to catch up on, pal. I'm just saying. Phil discovered a few things when you were gone, like removing input delay and all that. Yeah, there's a whole fucking lot. Jesus, good luck catching up with all that stuff, pal.
TV settings, bro.
Yeah. He learned how to fucking press buttons on his TV.
You know, not every waking moment of every day, but you understand what I'm saying. Like we've never been away for several days or whatever. You know?
Except
Yes, except before he fucking lived with her in the first place. And the wedding. Did you hear about Phil trying to retcon the wedding thing? About how they didn't have somebody looking after Jasper when they're away getting married?
who was he was just there for 3 days or whatever?
No, Phil. So
yeah, I mean,
so the old
because Phil definitely had someone watch him.
Yeah,
he said that. I remember that.
But he
I didn't see the
retconned that
news
recently. He retconned that recently. Says that they got Jasper after the wedding.
That is not true. That's a lie.
No, well, one of them is lying. So either past Phil was lying or current Phil was lying. Because Phil said that recently.
It's current Phil's lying.
Yeah, and it's a strange lie to fucking make. A really strange, bizarre lie, and it freaked me the fuck out because as soon as I heard Phil say it, I was like, hold the fuck on, and I fucking found the streams and like found a video clip of him showing a Jasper and him describing it. We've had him for ages. And this is why we had to have somebody look after him when we're getting married, and all of a sudden, like a week or so ago, Phil's like, oh yeah, we didn't get Jasper until after we were married. And I was like, hold the fuck on.
Oh wow.
That doesn't make sense whatsoever. Why is he lying? Yeah, so it's a strange one. I don't know why, but yeah, Phil's been trying to change narrative. Maybe it does it on purpose to try and confuse people. Like if he thinks he lies enough, you won't find the truth anymore.
Maybe.
You know, if we were to put him into like one of these pet hotels or whatever, he'd probably freak out and come back. We come back and be like, what the hell did you just do to me? You know? So one of the factors when you get a pet, you think about that, and then all of a sudden it becomes a thing later. Like, oh shit, now we just don't have the ability to just kind of drop whatever we're doing on a dime and go do something. We can't. We have a family, a pet that we have to take care of. Kind of like son, right?
No, it's not a son. It's not a son, actually. They don't like it, but they'll get over it.
It's one of those things. I mean, and we have a kennel nearby us where we had to put a dog one time. It was a family wedding, you know what I mean? So nobody in the family could look after the dog because the wedding, they were all going to the wedding. So we put him in a kennel one night, and apparently the wee bugger just wouldn't stop barking. This is not my current dog, but this is an old dog. You know, this is the old dog passed me. He apparently just fucking was freaking out all night. Was barking all night. Severe fucking separation anxiety. So I didn't have a great time whatsoever. If your pet has severe separation anxiety, then don't fucking do that to them. If your pet is fine though, with you being away for like a certain period of time, then there's no harm or no danger of fucking putting them up somewhere like that. But who knows?
In the end, sometimes you gotta do it. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta do it. A cat, it's not their first choice, but you gotta do it, and they'll get over it.
Oh yeah, I mean, we didn't want to do it ourselves. We had no choice exactly. So because it was a family wedding, we couldn't fucking have But still, I mean, we felt bad about it afterwards or whatever. But yeah, some pets have severe separation anxiety for sure. But Jasper gets fucking. Sometimes they go out anyway during the fucking day. For a day off, they're gone for sometimes hours at a fucking time. The cat's fine. So one night shouldn't be a problem. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Oh, let's see here. The Blimp says, I hate to quote The Office. There's a great quote. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. There you go. Whatever played Shrek 2 on PS2, I don't know. I know nothing about it. If there was a way to play it and it was accessible and you guys wanted to see it, maybe. You remember I played Toy Story 2 and 3 and you guys loved them. You loved those playthroughs.
Yeah, you guys are really dented on that one. You guys loved it.
Someone said something so nonsensical, I don't even want to repeat it. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? what the heck does that mean? Oh, let's see here. I
Any
received a $1
tips?
tip.
Looking for
I feel like how you describe your schedule is
There it
going to
is.
be a meme clip. Obviously, life isn't as easy as we want it to be. It's not even a matter of being as difficult or easy. It's a matter of being full. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you a perfect example that I've talked about over the years. What kind of people become internet trolls or detractors? People who literally don't have full lives. Their lives are empty. They
Exactly. Bingo.
Oh god.
That's it. He's nailed it. This part is true. Yes.
This is a strange sort of copium. I love how Phil believes we're all apparently every single detractor all live in the same basement. With fucking Doritos
And also,
Mountain Dew.
everyone on Street Fighter, everyone playing Street Fighter plays it all day. They lab all day.
And I've been
That's
playing
all they
since
do
day
is
one.
labbing.
Yeah, day one grinding, you know what I mean? And yeah.
Same thing.
nothing to do.
Yep.
They don't have a full life where they wake up, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. They don't have shit to do. They're bored. So they sit around as adults with nothing to do with their lives, and they sit on the fucking internet all day, trolling people, bringing other people down, because that makes them feel better about themselves.
Yes.
Their empty lives only have meaning when they hurt people who have full lives. You see? So that's how that shit formulates and happens. That's sad. You want everyone to have a busy, full life of meaningful stuff that they're doing. Because the flip side of that is, what if you have a full life, but you actually don't like the stuff you're doing?
Well, if people had full lives, you wouldn't have an audience. You need people to have free time so they can and you know, look at your content and watch your content. If everyone had a full fucking life, you wouldn't have anyone watching your shitey gameplay.
That's just as bad as having an empty life of stuff with nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are the people who I feel have like midlife crises and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, I'm in my 40s.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say this now. Phil tried to claim it was impossible for him to have a midlife crisis. No, he's already had it, and he's still in it.
Yeah, and remember, he just told us about 10 things that are tough about his life. But yeah, he's gonna say it's the most awesome life ever now. So
Yeah.
good. Can't even take a vacation. But yeah, loving it, dude.
Phil's midlife crisis began when he fucking hooked up Liana, and it hasn't stopped since.
I'm stuck in this life situation that I hate and stuff. Thankfully, that's not me. Like, I'm in a life situation. I like my life situation. There's
is
definitely
it?
things that can be improved, but I'm actually very happy with where I am. I'm happier now in this life situation than I ever was previously in my life. So that's why I'm not ever going to be in a midlife crisis, because I actually enjoy life more now than I ever did before.
Extra out.
Fox, thanks for 22 months as a member. David Levinson said, must go faster, must go faster. Okay, I don't know who David Levinson is, but okay. Thank you, Fox. Night Shift says, I think dogs are easier to leave for a week. They get along with people better. It depends. I agree, and it really depends on the personality of the pet as well. In the case of Jasper, he literally is terrified of anyone but us. If we have someone come to the house to repair something, if a delivery person comes and has a box, if, you know, on a rare occasion we have a friend or a family member who visits the house, he freaks out.
Rare. Talk about rare.
Yeah. Who the fuck's going to visit your fucking house? A family member? Who's going to fucking visit you? Liana's fucking... Sorry, Liana. Kat's fucking family, or, you know, basically, you know, she doesn't have contact with him. Jenna, I don't think, is in communication with her sister. And, like, the
No,
mom,
she's not.
And I don't know about the fucking mother, you know, the fucking one that locked her up in the fucking closet or some pish. But, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, Phil, for all of Phil's fucking grandstanding about how fucking important family is, isn't it fucking just incredible where he doesn't seem to give a shit about Jenna, Kat's sister, or, you know, Kat's mother, who apparently was also fucking going through a very rough time at one spell. You know, no fucking,
Yes.
the family didn't fucking seem to give a, you know, matter then for Phil Burnell. He's got a big massive fucking home or whatever, and apparently fucking Kat's mom was homeless at some fucking point. Oh well, too bad for fucking her. Like, family is very important. Like, Phil's like basically like Vin Diesel sometimes when it comes to family, except when a fucking family actually needs something from him. Then it's like, oh well, you're on your fucking own, goodbye.
Now runs upstairs and hides under the bed until like a half an hour till the house is clear. He would never do well with anyone else. He would never do well in one of these care centers. He would freak out, and we don't want to do that to him, you know?
Okay, right. Why don't you just say you don't want to go? It's easier.
Sure, Lugo says, what do you think Embracer Group would do with their older IPs? No one knows. I mean, Embracer Group is a bunch of investors who bought a bunch of gaming stuff and have no idea what to do with them. So in a lot of the cases, they're just selling them off and stuff. So no one has any clue what's going to happen with that. I mean, we got to hope for the best, because they did buy up a lot of good gaming dev teams and IPs and things, and you got to hope that they don't just liquidate them all. You know, you got to hope for something better than the worst case, but I honestly don't know.
Right.
Spidey says, my friend hired a pet
Good
sitter,
point,
so we put
bro.
the cat and dog together. The cat ended up getting mauled. You can't trust people with animals. Jeez. What was just too bad you don't close to your
Jeez,
family? They can
yeah,
watch your cat for you. I mean, I know, but that's life. Iron Man the Power, how are you? Since
You chose
too.
not
Good for
life.
you. Hopefully you like it. Double M says, a midlife crisis is like buying a new Corvette dressing like a kid and partying, right? Essentially, a midlife crisis means someone gets to around the middle of their life cycle, which takes around your 40s these days, because life expectancy is around 80 or something like that on average, right? So you get your 40s, you know you're halfway through your life, and you look at your life and you feel like, oops, I've made decisions that got me stuck into a life that I don't like. For example, a husband who's married to a wife who maybe they don't really love each other as much anymore. He's got several kids who maybe are like nuisances to him. They're not really like poster children, you know what I mean? He has to deal with that. He really has no flexibility to do anything he wants in his life because he's stuck into this family unit that he doesn't really enjoy. Maybe he's stuck in a dead-end job he doesn't like, but he has to work that job to provide for himself and his family, and he has no options to move around or advance. He's just stuck in that job. He doesn't have anything in his life that he owns or likes. He doesn't like his house. He doesn't like his car. So you're right. What they'll end up doing is all of a sudden, out of nowhere, start dumping money into things that they want. So you're right. Buy a nice car. start completely changing their persona, acting
Or buying a whole bunch of random statues of video game characters.
Statues.
differently,
BMW.
going out and doing things they normally wouldn't do, getting a facelift, right? A completely redesigned appearance of face. You know what I'm saying? Like new hair, dye the hair.
Maybe like crispy shirt. How about crispy shirts,
Yeah.
sir?
The crispy shirts fucking came into full force all of a sudden, didn't it?
Right? So you look younger, stuff like that. Sure, hair plugs, exactly. Hair plugs, basically not embracing their age and their life, but instead saying, oh, I've made all these mistakes, so now I'm going to pretend like none of it's real, and I'm going to act like I'm a 25-year-old, right? Acting frivolous and stupid. That would be considered a midlife crisis. You're desperate to feel youthful again. You wish you could hit the reset button on your life and start over because you're not happy with where your life is.
Or if you fucking want to hook up a teenager.
Yes,
that would be a midlife crisis.
Too. Okay, he's trying to explain very hard how he's not going through that, but yeah.
I'm not playing Elden Ring on Xbox. I've been on PS5 since it came out. I don't know why you thought I was playing it on Xbox. I'm not, Dr. Oink.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Oink.
Good day to you, Dark Souls Master. How's it going? Well, Lucy says try dual wielding hammers in Elden Ring. It would fit your build. Are there dual wield hammers?
Can we wrap this up?
Or I know maybe you're saying like
we're almost at the end of the podcast. We're like what are we? We're 1:15. Yeah, we're about like fucking 7 minutes away from the end of the podcast.
Okay.
And we're at 1.75 speed, so get that faster. I'm just trying to remember the free spaces. Quick summary of free spaces. We have a free space for me and the former pro. Free space for basically the whole gang getting back together for the short. Free space for boss. Free space for Alex. I think we're still in 4 free spaces, but we're 1 snort away from a 5th free space. So
gotta be close.
Yeah.
Photo finish.
So we're very good. We're essentially right now 2 away, but we're very close to being 1 away with a free space for a snort.
Like up endurance so high that then you can have 2 hammers. That's pretty funny. Well, Retro X, I'm very sorry to hear that about your pet guinea pig. I hope that your pet guinea pig feels better. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at you.
What's up, Game Boy? How are you today?
King of guinea pigs.
Actually, now that Game Boy's here, because one of the last things I wanted to talk about, and I'd forgotten about it, is that I believe it was Game Boy.
He's Game Boy.
Left a pretty productive comment on a video. I'm curious what you guys think. All right, here's a comment. So, an idea that might help the channel. I know you organize your videos in a playlist, but it can sometimes be hard to find those playlists of a playthrough, especially for older games. Searching on YouTube might only bring up one video out of the playthrough, and it's hard to find the whole playlist. I would suggest adding links to the playlist in the description of each video. Now, this is what I'm curious about for you guys. What is your experience
That's gonna take more work
days
for me, so
finding playlists on YouTube? What I can tell you is I've been looking for my own playlists to watch Retro Replay on every Sunday night, and I do it on a different account. I don't do it like I'm not searching for it on DSP Gaming with DSP Gaming. Like I'm logged in as DSP Reacts, and I search for content from DSP Gaming. But what I'll type is like Dark Souls DSP Gaming. And then it should usually bring up a bunch of playlists for me. Like it does. It legit brings up like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 1 Redemption Run, Dark Souls 1 Magic Build. Like they all pop up for me. But there used to be a feature where if you were on someone's actual channel page, okay, you could actually search for a particular playlist from that channel. But I'm pretty sure they removed the feature. So right now I'm logged into DSP React. I go to the DSP Gaming channel. I click on playlists. I click on the search function.
Oh my God,
and I will type in Dark
live.
Souls.
Who fucking cares?
Dark Souls playthrough, Dark Souls Remastered the Magic Run, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls the Redemption Run, Dark Souls 3 DLC The Ring City, Dark Souls 2 Crown of the Ivory King, Dark Souls 3 Ashes of Ariandel, a random podcast, Dark Souls 2 DLC Crown of the Old King, and every single thing I just brought up is a playlist. Then it starts bringing up individual videos after that. So in general, if you go to my channel page, the playlist tab, there's a little magnifying glass, click on it, and then you type in the name of the game you're looking for. That should find you the playlist. Okay? So that's the little key on how to do it. I will agree with you. In general search, it barely works. General search on YouTube is atrocious.
So I'm asking,
barely
could
works.
you make
If
it
go to the channel
easier
page
for
first,
me?
Playlist tab, magnifying glass, then you can search individually.
Oh, God.
Okay? Cool. Now the second half. Furthermore, it might be useful to viewers if you include an end card with links to the next part of a playthrough. Not everyone uses playlists as helpful as they are. I think this might boost viewership as the playthrough continues on, because I notice usually part 1 gets tons of views and then they trail off. What do you guys think about end cards? And the reason I ask about that?
I use end cards all the time, personally, for my content. And you don't fucking have to.
So real quick, what he said is, I'm not going to make it easier for you to find those playlists, dumb fuck. But yeah, here's the next point. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically it's like, too much work for me. I'm not going to fucking encode a link, and me copy and paste the same link into my fucking fuck that shit. No, you'd find it yourselves, you lazy bastards. You don't expect me to do more work for you. Heaven forbid. But yeah, Phil.
Phil never seems I'm not doing that shit. Fuck you.
I mean, I always tend to use end card. I don't do it for streaming. Streams is not a fucking thing I do for. But if I'm making a video, I will usually implement an end card, and it doesn't always have to.
Yeah, it's so easy to do.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to fucking go towards your own content. I mean, I usually just fucking put it set to what's best for the viewer, and that might be your own video, or you can even have it set to go to a specific video, and force it to go to a certain video, or you can just have it go to whatever best for the viewer. So it's fucking whatever in their best interest. But yeah, Phil, this is what I'm talking about. Phil Burnell, this is his livelihood. This is his career. This is what he needs to fucking make his bread and butter, essentially, to pay the fucking bills. He should fucking know these fucking things about YouTube. This is his literal livelihood in the fucking line. And he's only just now experimenting with the idea of using these end cards for fucking YouTube. He should have been all over that from day one. And he just...
I can't wait.
Now,
Yeah.
it blows my fucking tiny mind. It really does.
I can't wait to see now how he's not going to do that. How are we going to explain this? How we're not going to do end cards? Let's hear it.
Well, it might be a case of the audience want it, because I think he's about to ask him that.
This might boost viewership as the playthrough continues on, because I notice usually part 1 gets tons of views and then they trail off. What do you guys think about end cards? And the reason I ask about that is I find that end cards are only useful in certain situations. Like, for example, when we are watching a video on DSP React, sometimes the end cards will pop up and say, hey, watch this other related video or something like that, and those are kind of useful. Sometimes I think the end cards are fucking intrusive because you're still not done with the video, and the end card will start playing like 15, 20 minutes, or excuse me, that was a big misspeaking, 15, 20 seconds before the end of the video. And that's incredibly frustrating because it's still blocking the fucking video. I don't want to see this fucking card out of my face. I want to see the rest of the video. That happens sometimes. I've also noticed that sometimes the end cards don't work right, and the person will be like, oh, so click here at the end card, and there's no end card. You're like, where is it? So I don't know if they don't load or after a certain time they don't work.
They didn't set it up yet. Okay.
But anyway, the real truth about end cards, there's only way that I could do an end card would be way after the fact. The video would actually have to be uploaded, published, and people watching it before the end card can actually be properly... Actually, I don't know about that. Now that I'm saying that, I think they fixed that. So maybe I think I am misspeaking now. Sorry, I'm thinking about reasons why I didn't used to use them, but I think they did eventually fix that.
I'm just making shit up off the top of my head.
I guess the real problem would be I need to have the link to the next video in order to link to the next video, but the link to the next video doesn't exist until all the videos have been published. So the videos would have to upload, publish fully so they have links, and then I could create the end cards to link to each video. So essentially, I would have to go back after the fact, later on in the day, and create end cards for each video.
Or just link to part 1 or something, just in case.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not hearing any chance to we're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying that it would be a lot of extra work.
Have someone else do it then. Apparently, you got a team of editors that have access to your channel. Make them do it.
And I'm not sure how effective it would be. Maybe it's something that I could test. Maybe I could see if one of my editors would be willing to.
Boom.
Editors.
Yeah, hey,
one of my editors. One of my team members.
Unpaid dent turn. Fucking do this extra thing for me that you're already fucking doing tons of other things for.
Look at that and see if they can do it after the fact. Then again, I mean, that's asking them to do even more work. So I don't know. I did look into it. The playlist thing, I'll agree with.
And you really call it work that the dent turns are doing if they're not getting paid for it?
You have to search for a playlist individually on someone's channel to find a playlist. I know that sounds dumb, but it is. Like, you have to search on said channel, or else you will very much not usually find the playlist right. But the end card thing, maybe that could help. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Okay, and I thank you for that suggestion. Okay, guys, I think that's the show, right?
Fuck for that.
So remember, guys, this is a weird week. I'm not here tomorrow. I know normally I'd be here on.
There's no time to escape yet. Remember, the show ends when he starts recording for gameplay. So you're fucking here still for a while. You need to fucking keep your arse in that seat.
Thursday, I'm not here this week. I come back on Thursday. And Thursday is going to be Street Fighter 6 again, trying to take M. Bison to Master. Fingers crossed I do better this time. And it's going to be more of the Riven Remaster, which I really like right now. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait for more. The Apple Goblin just did a super chat and says, play the Siberia Point and Click series. It's a puzzle game compatible with your...
Hey, there you go. You're just fucking praising that earlier on.
Your mental stats. Sooner than later and some real brain work. What are you trying to say? A puzzle game compatible with my mental stack. I don't know if that's a compliment, an insult, or something in between. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Not too hard.
It very well could be an insult, but it could also be a compliment. If the game is tough, you could actually be saying, you know what I'm saying? That? I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, Apple Goblin, thanks for the first super chat of the day.
Thank you, Apple Goblin.
What's up, Venom Snake? How you doing?
Oh, he's still on $15 right now. He's still on $15, and we're behind him by an hour and 15 minutes.
The Siberia games are super easy, so it's an insult. Oh, awesome. Here you go. Thank you. Thanks for the insult. All right, let us end the show. Thank you guys for a great one. Have a safe and fun Wednesday of bathing at the beach, just like me in this picture here. Very accurate. Here's my reaction to that picture. Yes, have a safe and fun Wednesday. I'll be back on Thursday to try to take Bison to Master. But who knows what will happen when I face the army of labbing tryhards who have all memorized their 50-50 pattern guesses. Right? Okay, anyway.
Back to that.
Thanks for a great week. Thanks for a great podcast. And I will see you. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hold on. What's going on?
What?
I was like,
what are we doing?
Where am I? What's going on?
Hang on a minute. What am I doing here?
Is he cosplaying as Joe Biden? He sounds like he's fucking dementia right now. Hold on. Where am I? What's going on?
Hang on.
All right,
what are we doing here?
Lucy's saying there's a hidden section in the Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if I'll find it. I'm gonna thoroughly explore, just like I've been doing. You know, as you've seen, I've been looking at everything. I'm doing the optional dungeons. I'm not really skipping any content in it.
Can I hear that again? Sorry.
There you go.
All right. Lucy's saying there's a hidden section in the Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if I'll find it. I'm gonna thoroughly explore.
Thoroughly. Yeah, that's
in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
Thoroughly.
All right. Lucy's saying there's a hidden section
I'll slow it down for you. I'll slow it down for you.
Yeah, please. I think he said thoroughly.
This is normal speed, by the way.
in the Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if I'll find it. I'm gonna thoroughly explore.
I think that's
See?
Is it him saying it back?
I don't.
It sounds normal to me. Hold on.
How would you say that word?
Thoroughly.
I would say thoroughly. Thoroughly.
I just want to
Or
point.
thoroughly.
I just
thoroughly.
want to point out. You're asking the Scotsman who butchers English language all the time how I'd say
I
a word.
know.
Yeah,
That's
I might be
true.
the worst possible person to ask.
Thoroughly.
let me slow it down for you. Thoroughly. Let me half speed it for you.
Thoroughly.
In the Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if I'll find it. I'm gonna thoroughly explore.
Oh, come on. That's 2 syllables. Thoroughly, he said. I'm right. You are coping, everyone. I disagree with me. It's supposed to be 3, but he said 2, and I'm sticking by that.
It's like, where the hell?
King Jad, you're probably...
Lucy's saying there's a hidden section in the Elden Ring DLC. I wonder if I'll find it. I'm gonna
I think
thoroughly
King Jad is
explore,
muted.
just like I've been doing. As you've seen, I've been, looking at
Probably, yeah. Probably as we did. Who cares?
There you are. You're back.
There you go, yeah.
every nook and cranny.
You
I'm
said a
doing the
lot of
optional
good
dungeons.
jokes.
I'm not really skipping any content in it. So I'll continue to do that. We'll see if we can find it. Okay.
Imagine being muted and didn't even realise. What sort of daft dude accidentally mute themselves without even realising it?
All right.
Hello, Philip?
Something just popped up on my TV. I don't know why. I want to check very briefly. Make sure that none of my settings change. I don't think they did, but I just want to confirm. Oops, I'm... why is it not... No! Why is it not centered? No!
Shut up, bitch!
That's centered? Yes? Looks pretty good to me, but I can't see exactly. Let me know if that's not centered. Hold on a second. You guys won't see this, but... Picture setting.
He's messing with his TV settings.
Oh my god. The real puzzle boss.
It's on game mode. Okay, I want to be sure it was on the right mode. Because for some odd reason, there was a pop-up.
Why are you leaning back? Can you not see correctly?
Remote game mode.
We are leaning.
He leans back so he can see the whole screen at one time.
Oh, okay.
It's such a big monitor.
Massive what? 55, I believe, is the inches. 65, maybe.
We're good here. I just want to be sure nothing changed. For some reason, there was a pop-up that was talking about my TV settings when I turned on my PlayStation. But I honestly think it might say that every time, and I just missed it. It might literally say it every time. Yeah, everything seems fine here. Yeah, there's no input delay. It's on game mode. Okay, fair enough. All right.
He's about to go for a break.
Moving on yet?
Let us take a brief break.
YouTube
I need to use the
mode.
bathroom before we begin. When I come back, we're going to jump back into the Elden Ring
of course.
DLC. All right, I will just say this, guys. If you like the stream today, please support it. Yesterday's
Money.
daytime stream was really slow for some
Hello.
unknown reason. It'd be great to have a nice, great, solid, ending day for the week. Elden Ring, I know you guys enjoy it. I always get a lot of views for it. I'm really liking the DLC. We're doing all new stuff today. So please consider supporting. If I hit the $50 tips goal, that's where I'm looking to go. We've got the Dumas helmet ready to go. If we hit the full $100 today, I'd love for the Dumas helmet. It's been a while since I did. All right.
I just love how he dangles it in front of the
Give
camera.
me 100, bitches.
I was like, guys, I'm gonna dangle this in front of the camera for you guys, like you're a fucking like wee dog looking for a treat. You know, I was like, hey, you want a little treat? You want a treat of me wearing a Dumas helmet, guys? Dangle, 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 dangle.
The Dumas helmet ready to go. If we hit the full $100 today, I'd love to wear the Dumas helmet for you. It's been a while since I did. All right. I'll be back in a few, guys. Thank you for being patient as I go use the restroom, and I'll be right back.
Point at the camera, you wee bastard. Fucking arsehole. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that.
Let me see.
I'm standing up, But,
One more time.
Well, he stood up to fucking fuck off. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That counts. Yeah.
I don't usually count it for his breaks, so you know what I mean? Because it's like he's always fucking
Yeah, the
standing
breaks
up in
is
his
like a
break.
guarantee. That's what I'm,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I
Like-
feel bad counting that. Yes, he stood up, but I don't usually count it for his breaks because that means it's a free space essentially. And sometimes he'll stand up of his own volition during podcasts. I'll tell you what, if he stands up when he comes back from break randomly, then we'll give it. Right, he's back there.
Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to
Okay.
jump in. Thank you to Lucy. Lucy gifted a membership, and it went to Joshua. Congratulations, Joshua, on getting that gifted membership. And Lucy, thanks for supporting the channel. All right, let's do this. Continue on. We just got to the northwestern portion of the DLC map. I rode through crazily, looking for the actual map. I found it, and I actually rode across the entire map and found an optional dungeon on the left-hand side. I don't know if we'll do that first today or something else. Maybe we'll fast travel to it, and then we'll actually explore. Who do I want to win at Evo? I don't know. I don't even like know who's there or who's playing. I don't follow that stuff. I don't have a...
You reported it earlier on.
You don't follow it at all, right?
You talked about it earlier on, Phil. You fucking had the numbers for the fucking number of players in the game. They're not shitting.
Yep.
He doesn't follow it, but he had accurate fucking numbers.
Don't care at all.
favorite player or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't even know what Evo is. I really have no clue.
Why did you talk about it?
You know the exact membership. You know the entrance of every single game, but you don't know where it is. Now you're trying to flex how you don't care. Really cool.
Oh, that's right. We're about to do an optional boss fight. Oh, cool. I forgot about this.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
So technically that's end of bingo, but people are fucking demanding I count him standing up. Would standing up?
No,
the thing
guys,
is, the thing is,
please.
It may not even make a difference. I need to make sure I got the free spaces correct, because I don't know if I actually have or not. We had a free space for Phil being a former pro. We had a free space for what was the second free space for?
Well, we were due one for Evo, but he never said the thing.
Yeah,
that doesn't count. We had that being said, free space.
Oh yeah, that's a free space as well, wasn't it? Yeah. So we had 2 free spaces for that, and then we had 100 likes in the stream, which is free spaces, and then we had boss 4 free spaces and 5 for snorts. If that tick stands up, we win bingo. If I don't tick it, we're one short.
I mean, you know me. I'm not trying to be a douchebag here, but if you include that stand up, it's a free space, guys. Think about it.
I mean,
if you have the stand up, listen about this. If you have the stand up in there, that means literally every time it's an automatic count because he always stands up before he starts the stream, guys. I guess we should do a poll, but you know how the poll's gonna go. You know how it's gonna go.
So okay, listen.
I think
I'll let you decide then. How much of a percentage does it have to be for it to count?
80%.
Okay, the poll's up.
And here's another thing. I'm gonna go bold. You should not include stands up in this big bingo anymore because it's a free space.
Well, I don't usually count the breaks though. I never usually count the breaks because it feels like it's cheating. But if he stands up randomly to blow his nose or some pressure closes the window or whatever, that is usually why I should have.
Okay, here's the new thing. Stands up, parentheses, before break, parentheses.
I'm not adding more words to the fucking.
On the card.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is serious. You guys are coping, but it's serious, guys. This is serious business.
Well, we let people fucking vote in the poll. How about we just enjoy some otters and detox with some otters? Yeah. There we go. Lovely little bastards they are. Good stuff indeed, lovely wee otters. And actually, let me check the members Discord as well to see if there's any more artwork being created. Oh my god.
Yes.
So, Bugle912...
We used to be a proper country.
Bugle912 created this. Hide a poo. Simply go, cover and go.
Okay.
Your dog's business is my business.
Is that That seems like a lot more trouble than just picking it up, personally, but...
Yeah, why would you hide it? Don't you need to, like, fucking... Why would you not pick the fucking thing up?
That's the thing. You don't want to pick it up so bad, you just cover it up.
You're gonna have your fucking garden filled with fucking fake rocks? It's a strange thing. Also, Tacozilla made, hold on, let me share it. Tacozilla made this.
Okay. Low effort, but it's fine. It's funny enough. I'll give you that.
There we go, right? He did the best of what I could.
Look at this.
Oh, I forgot about this.
That's the best one, yeah.
But that was it. That was even the that was just from me out blocked on Twitter. So let's
listen. I don't want to get any detractors real quick. I don't want to get any detractors. So go ahead and count it today. But just keep in mind, I'm doing you guys a favor. Just remember that, guys.
Even though the voting is currently 60% yes. Well,
I'll give it to him. I'll be generous.
Well, miracles do happen. Alt is going soft in his old age, in his old dementia-ridden age.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Because our special guest today, Alt, has determined that stand-up counts.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
That means that we have the 5 free spaces which we can use to fill the car.
Burger. 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 Burger.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
There we go indeed. But of course, if there is one special requirement, because Alt granted us the free space for the stand-up, then you guys got to make sure you turn up to that being said tomorrow. If you're not there, Alt's going to fucking haunt you in your dreams. So there you go.
Definitely. Please.
So cheers for your magnanimous benevolence, Alt. You know, that's fantastic of you indeed. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing.
Still on $15 and he's standing up randomly. Hold on, why is he standing up randomly? What's going on here? Let me rewind Phil's
Gotta
stream.
stretch.
I'm kind of curious what the hell's going on. I just kind of wanted to see how he's doing, like in terms of like contributions and all that shit. But what the fuck's going on here?
Time to explore and everything. Please support the content, okay?
It must be unrecorded, but this must be not recorded. She was a stretch.
Please support the content. Please.
Well, technically that's him standing up. Oh boy, he's
yeah, that counts. That's a bonus one. We'll count it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do need less gameplay, because it seems like when I'm playing these games, honestly now it seems like the late night chill streams are getting way more support than the other streams. Which is crazy, because you guys, we just want the tough gameplay, so I do it, and what happens?
Yeah, money. The money's not there, so there must be a problem in the gameplay.
And let's get real. He's got a lot of money in one game at night. It's Stardew. That's what he's talking about. That happened 2 times.
Yeah,
like, you don't change your whole schedule based on that?
He's actually
We're
right.
going to change your whole layout because of that?
Phil was actually right here. The last 4 streams that Phil has had, the night streams outperformed today's stream. The last 4. He's actually had actually 4 in a row. The Retro React stream done better by $1 But yeah, this actually didn't realise it was actually a pattern there. And that is extraordinarily rare. And look at all these day streams that are very slow for him as well, earlier on in the month or whatever. Or even last month, sorry. But anyway.
He's going to be a Stardew streamer before we know it. But alright,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, man. DSP tries, he'll let in his audience to play the game for him. Okay, so Phil's crying and bitching and moaning about fucking support and Elden Ring, boo fucking who for him. The game's definitely not bringing him the big bucks that he was hoping for, but whatever. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for some bingo antics. We have. Oh wait, I forgot to update because we got a full house. I forgot to update a bingo prize fund. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So we're now up to 50 buckaroos. So let me just, there we go. There's a tally added. So there we go. Thank you in part to Alt being bullied by a bunch of young people on the stream. we got to see if I can get the full house. But yeah, guys, thank you, as I said, joining for some bingo antics. Thank you to Alt for being here for over about 3 hours or so, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is weeks. This is like Alt's. Last summer it was the summer of Alt. This year it's the week of Altiness. I don't know.
The week of ALT. We're doing the week, so it'll be starting yesterday, Monday to Monday. We're chilling out. Tomorrow's gonna be hype.
Yeah. So there you go. Tomorrow. That being said, but what about Thursday? What are you doing on Thursday? Let us all know.
So Wednesday is going to be when fans leave DSP deep dive. So we're going to go through all the times a fan has left Philip, and that's going to be Wednesday and Thursday on WPIG. So double style, part 1, part 2.
Cool. And then also that being said as well, tomorrow as well at some point. At 8:30
correct.
UK time, 3:30 Eastern. Yeah. What about Friday? What are you doing Friday?
Friday's going to be This Is How You Don't Play, midday Eastern Standard Time.
Oh my.
Gonna be hype.
There we go. So there's Alt for the next few days. If you want to kind of make sure and keep up what they're doing, keep an eye on WPIG, and that being said as well. And Stevie Dead is trying to be told, yeah, Phil's having his day off tomorrow. Steve. So that being said, it's happening tomorrow. Yeah. There you go.
Bingo.
But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. Enjoy your day off from Phil's antics tomorrow and all that jazz. I'm going to enjoy my day off from not having to worry about fucking enduring Phil's bullshit nonsense, whatever. But we have started off brilliantly for this month of July. We have got 2 full houses in the first 2 days in a month. I couldn't ask for a better return, so the bingo prize fund is already sitting at a healthy 50 buckaroos right from the get-go. So hopefully we can add some more to that. And remember, at the end of the month, half that bingo prize fund could be yours if your marble is a winning marble, but make sure you leave a comment on that community post. I'm going to wrap things up how I always wrap things up, by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until Thursday, when I return from bingo. Sorry, I return from Phil's day off, not shit, sorry. I'll be back on Thursday now, but is there anything you want to say, Alt, before we bugger off and say goodnight?
You're all legends, don't forget it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to King Jaff for letting me come on. See you next time, guys. Next summer, I guess.
And thank you very much for being here. You're always welcome. Once a year. But yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.